Yo, what's up, Pog? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Yo, hi, Mia. Hi, Venom.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
They must be
How you doing, guys?
from another land. Great. Oh, I have a question. Me first.
I'm early,
me
let's
first.
go. Yeah, you are. What's up,
No
Xiao?
rush.
RJ,
Everyone,
how is you?
please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
I'm good, I'm good. A bit tired. I had a lot of stuff to deal with this week, but pretty
I
happy.
didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows. Paimon's had this kind of dream
RJ, it's
before,
been a while.
so
Yeah, it has been.
she knows
It has been a while. I haven't been able to stream this week, hardly.
Paimon became an animal
Only my usual Monday evening stream, and then now I've had a lot to deal with this week.
The second time, Paimon
Yesterday I
became
was
a
just super
dendro
tired.
slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was
How are you guys, by the way? I missed you guys. I'm actually still kind of tired now. Yesterday my back hurts. My back hurt yesterday. Now my neck hurts. I honestly wanted to go to bed,
Wait.
but I really missed you guys. That's why I decided to stream anyway.
Even though they look cute, they usually
What's
cause
up, Lay?
trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for
Nice to meet
monsters.
you, man. How are you?
Paimon.
Hope everything's going all right for you now. No, I mean, you know, like I had a lot to deal with, like not bad stuff to deal with, like good stuff to deal with. Yeah, I've just been busy. I've just been busy. Hi, Abby.
Suppose you're right. They are monsters after all.
What's up? What's up?
I just want to experience a different life.
Your name's a
Seems
lot
that
easier to
becoming a
read now, by the
monster
way.
Would be even worse than my current life. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in, so I can have.
Well,
I made it easier to read. Yeah, I remember that one from last time, from last stream. Yeah, yeah. How's that working out for you, by the way?
hey, you're supposed to be helping.
Unga bunga hinga biga.
Why don't you tell
Where'd that
Paimon
come from?
about
What's up,
the
man?
dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary.
Nice to see you again, Cheddar. How are you doing, man?
There's no need to wait
I
for
missed
your
all of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
What did I just hear? What did I just hear in the background? Probably trucks.
Sorry.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
About an hour after. No, not an hour. Like the next day.
If you're the one
The next day,
and you're
after the
one
last
that'll be
stream,
dreaming
I
about
listened
it,
to the
then
VOD,
it'll be easy.
and I realized there was a ton of static, just like a
you do have a
very
I'll give it a try
low
tonight.
low frequency
Thanks
hum
for your wise advice.
in my audio, and I noticed that it's only there in it's only there through OBS, and I actually forgot to like look into that. Do you guys hear humming from my microphone or something?
Hey, no rush. One at a time. Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like Wanderers who've starved for 3 days and
Yeah, is there a humming sound? Like, I know there's a lot of background noise, so you probably can't hear it very clearly. Especially if you guys are just on speakers.
Bingo! If she was
Humming.
here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy.
Squeezing sound.
She's super busy right now.
Dear experts, we have another guest
I don't know.
who would like
Okay.
to consult
You might be hearing, there's a truck outside.
But
I don't know if you guys could hear that.
all the questions just now.
Squeezing sound, it's probably Paimon that you're hearing. Paimon sounds like she's like
is rather
a rubber ducky
special.
that you're squeezing just like like all the time.
Question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place? Huh? Nahida? How did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day.
I'm gonna have to
after all.
to look at the VOD again after this stream.
Anyway, oh, right. If there's
Because I remember I heard it, and it was
you should be able to help us
the static noise on the last VOD was actually so bad.
The more interesting, the better.
I unlisting the last VOD actually crossed my mind just because of like I don't know, it just felt embarrassing. It was the static was so bad. It was like just a loud audible hum every time my mic wasn't muted. I don't know why it's there through OBS, but it doesn't seem to be there like anywhere else. Like when I just record my voice through a voice recorder on Windows, it's not there. It just seems to be through OBS.
That's not true, Nahida.
I was so busy this week I forgot to look into it.
I don't want to get in the way of the
Yo, what's up,
original
Frost?
purpose of
Good to
a
see you again, man.
things, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous
Oh, is that
tales.
Squeak now? That was probably Paimon.
Here is like water poured into a container. The water
Every
is
time
so
every time Paimon
sophisticated,
speaks,
but it has
I just
lots of
hear a
free
squeaky
flowing
toy.
nature from the river.
Hey, Traveler! It's like you stepped on a. It's like you stepped on a rubber ducky.
She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Someone cracked my neck.
It's the slime
Oh
guy.
God. I can do a squeaky toy impression. Oh, I would love to hear that.
Besides, I don't
I
wanna
actually
become
can't.
slime anymore. Maybe a fish
My
or fish
voice
is
box
more
just won't
suitable.
go that high.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry. I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird...
How are you guys doing, by the way? 3.2 didn't really have NPC ones for this. Want the sky to collapse. Have a cheer dance at school? Yo.
Really? That
Wow, oh
sounds
my
pretty
god, I
terrible.
kind of missed doing
Then what
stuff
should I
like that.
do?
I've really...
I don't know everything
My first time on
about
stream,
going
don't mind me.
through, but
What's
how
up,
about
Squirt?
replacing your hammer?
Scorf? Oh, that was an F. Scorf. What's up, man? Welcome,
Placing
welcome.
my hammer?
Feel free to hang out with us. Feel free to chat
Having
along.
worked for such a long
We're just
time,
chilling.
you
Not much
all
going on
know
in
must
Genshin
know
right now.
what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps.
For more
And the
space?
handle has to have a good grip to
What does that mean? I'm in the flyer squad. What's a flyer squad? I mean, I never really joined like the professional like cheer dance squad or team at school. It was more like a presentation that all of us had to do together. And that's why that's the only time I've ever been in a cheer dance at my school when I was in high school.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life.
Took a short break from Genshin because of school.
Bird in the air or a fish in the sea.
Yeah, you know what? Genshin's been kind of
And all those things you cherish
lately.
will become your
I feel
sense
like we
of
should all take a break from Genshin. I don't know.
Yes, get it now.
I'm still
This is the
gonna
real
get hit
eye-opener for
a
me.
lot by YOLO.
I'll go and pick
but
out a new hammer right away. No,
I don't know.
I should make one of my
Just
own.
not a lot going on in
Thank you,
Genshin.
Great Dendro Archon.
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem.
It'll launch you.
Actually, I
Flyer
don't
squad.
know
Oh, that's
very
what you
well.
mean by flyer squad. Okay. I got a C from biology
I gave
yesterday.
him that advice because
Oh
I once
man.
saw a worker doing the same thing.
Sorry to hear that, Abby.
Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the
I mean, I can kind of relate to that. Alright, so I don't know the letters because like the grading system. Now I know letters correspond to certain numbers, right? Like 75 is just barely passing, and like 90 plus is like amazing. But when I was still in school, the school I went to didn't really use letters. Instead, we just used the numbers, and I was not a great student, man. Especially in like later high school, I was an awful student. I had like 3 or 4 subjects below 80,
Oh, Paimon gets what you
and
mean.
one of them was 75.
I had no idea it takes you so
And then
much effort to
I had,
understand these
I
kinds
think,
of things.
I had I had 2 78s, 175, and 176. Man, that was awful.
Reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong.
I had to find a way so that my mom wouldn't see my report cards.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon.
Took a break from Genshin and putting effort in socializing. Oh wow, that's good. That's a good thing, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, Silky. Also, long time no see, man. How have you been? I'm getting tired now. I'm going to bed now. Alright. Thanks, Pog. Thanks for stopping by, man. Take care. Good night, man.
But I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams?
48 out of 50 on my math exams. Wow. I don't ever remember getting a 48 out of 50 or anything similar. Even once. Once, anytime after grade 1. After grade 1, it just started going downhill from there. Yeah, things just went downhill for me after
I
grade 1.
suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is, I don't know. Maybe it's because
Battery.
I
F
miss her
is
too much.
1, D is
But it's
2,
really as if she had come back
is
to life
4.
in my dreams.
5.
She even remembers
I
each
don't
and
get it.
every dream.
I don't
After
get it.
wake
I've
up
never really
and I
understood
continue
grades, by the
dreaming
way.
again later,
I remember
can pick up
one
our
of my
conversation
teachers,
right where we
when I
last
was still in
left off.
school, explained it to us, like how it works, how it translates from test scores and exam scores and homework and notes.
Almost as
Because
if
for
my
some
life
reason
contained
they
a
included,
second
like
life
if
in my
we
dreams.
had complete notes of everything they
The
wanted
more
us to
vivid she
copy
appears,
on our notebooks,
the emptier I
that
feel,
actually
and the more
helped with our
painful it
grades.
is when I wake up.
So
I don't
I
know
remember
if
one of my
it's
teachers
bullshit
explaining that to everyone once. I kind of understood it at the time, but I don't remember how it worked. Math is kind of easy once you understand the formula. Yeah, but then like the hard part with math is like, okay, you understand it, and then at some point, for some reason, like there are two things that don't line up, and you're like, oh no, did I mess up something? And that's the hard part. Like you're spending like another 5-10 minutes of going back through everything that you did to find where you messed up. And then you find where it is, and then now you have to do it again, and then for some reason when you do it again, it gets worse. That's the thing I hate most about math. Is like when you know the maybe if it's just like basic stuff,
Yes.
right? So something like conversion, it's really
That's
only
why I'm
one
also a little
formula
disappointed in
or
myself.
one or two formulas, and that's
I
it. You're
still
done,
need to
right?
take care of our
But when
child.
it comes to
It's
stuff
probably
like
not good to let her see me in such
algebra,
state.
for example, or you have to do so many in the right
Thanks
order.
for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
It's just, I don't know. It breaks my brain.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon.
Been socializing, very awkward person, but trying to work with people. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Silky, man. That deserves that actually. I think that's a real world achievement right there. That deserves real world Primo Gem, Silky. I'm so happy for you. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move
You'll
on
get
with
graded
my
based on
life.
your notes. I mean, I
Now
don't
that I think about
think
My wife
it
and
still
I
happens
always knew
now.
had a
I
familiar
mean, I don't
place
know.
in my dreams.
I have
I
no
know where
idea.
that place
But when I
exists
was
in
still in
reality.
school, our notes,
the
like
same
if we
time,
had some missing, no,
I
if we
feel as
had
if I
complete
should go and
notes,
have a look
our
anyway.
teachers just told us,
Otherwise,
make sure you have
I'll
complete
keep on
notes
feeling like
because it'll
everything
help
is
with your
covered in a
grades.
haze.
And that's all
Like
they
I'm
told
only
us.
half awake. Once I
And
can
they did
stop
check
dreaming
all our
about that
notebooks.
place,
Like every time
I'll
before an
probably be able
exam,
to
they
get my
checked
life
all our
back together.
notebooks.
Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind.
Perfectly
Even
fits the
if you
problem
can't
answer.
see your wife there,
I
taking
really
in
never
some
understand
nice
algebra.
scenery will definitely
I
help
hated
cheer you
algebra.
up.
So there were some maths,
Yeah.
a few different
hope so
kinds of
too.
math that we had in high school.
Go ahead, get yourself ready then.
In grade 6, we had basic algebra, like really simple algebra, right? But it was already like the whole thing would already reach like 3 or 4 lines of equations.
Headed off to
And
some
then
interesting place without telling me again.
in grade 7, that's where we started to get longer lines of equations.
I just finished.
And then in grade 8, we had even longer lines, more complicated type like stuff, examples in algebra, and we had another class
Oh,
for
there's no need to
trigonometry.
trouble you, Great
And
Dendro
I
Archon.
thought algebra
I
was
imagine you must
bad.
have many other
Man,
important things to deal with.
trigonometry was
No need to stand on ceremony.
trigonometry was like the boss,
I wouldn't have
like
asked
the
you to
world
lie if
boss.
I didn't have a good reason.
No, it was like the weekly
I wanted to
boss
use this
of math for
opportunity
me.
to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you.
Although I did enjoy, I really enjoyed
We can talk on the
geometry. Geometry was fun. It was simple, straightforward. Knew the formula? Yep, there you go. You know the area of whatever. Geometry was actually kind of fun. When it came to complicated algebra, trigonometry, man, that was rough. Third, what is it? Grade 9. Yeah, grade 9 was like one of the worst years for me. When it came to grades. I had a really strict teacher, and she was just so happened that she just so happened to be my teacher in accounting. We had an accounting subject. It was just basic accounting, just balancing books and stuff, but accounting nonetheless. It was just awful. Like I just couldn't understand the logic of like
Do
where
adventurers
the
often
logic
go to
of
places
where
like
to
this?
put something. Was it an expense? Was it an asset? Like how yeah, the thing that I hated the most was just not knowing how to categorize like the different numbers and what they were. We're the same with geometry. What's wrong with geometry, man? I guess the harder parts of geometry really were just circles
I guess so.
and triangles, kind of. But I mean, I don't remember how to do them anymore. But what I do
Yes,
remember is
for
just
the most part. Our
the
place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I
the
saw
a
her in
difference in
We
how I
didn't do
felt
anything
about
but
geometry
talk about ordinary,
and
mundane topics.
other
I'd tell her
maths.
about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories.
Okay,
and
this is making my
cracking
brain
jokes.
confused. We're so sorry, Scorf.
It feels
I
like
don't
no
know if you're a
matter how
student or
long
not,
we may chat,
and you probably came
it's
onto
never enough.
YouTube looking for someone a
Sometimes
stream to
it's
watch,
the little
thinking,
things
"All
in life
right,
that
I'm gonna
matter the
take a
most.
break from school stuff," and
It's
yet
just
here
the
we are
part I'm
talking
a little
about school.
puzzled about.
I'm so sorry,
I'm
man.
very familiar with dreams, and normally they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in
Science
the
was the
real
subject
world.
I hated the most.
The fact that she can remember
I
so
like
well.
science. I didn't
That's
really
pretty
hate
weird.
science. The
However,
thing I hated
the
about
problem
science was
is
just
that his dreams
the
have
stuff
too
that you
much
had to
structure and
memorize,
continuity.
because it was so
Most dreams are
compared
far more
to
complex than you can imagine.
compared to
For
studying
example,
something
a loud
like
noise outside your window in the real world
okay,
could cause
what's
your
an
dream self
example?
to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon.
Okay, so
Another
or
example.
I guess science, yeah. Like in
If you
science,
see in the
there's
real
like
world,
stuff that when you
then you
study,
might
if
find
you
yourself
understand
trekking
it,
through a desert
it
in your dream.
understanding
But the
something
appearance of your
helps you
life still
remember
seems usually stable,
helps
and
you
unlike
remember
any outside
like
interference.
whatever that thing is. The thing that I didn't like studying about was like the
I don't
specific
understand it
names.
either.
Specific
I have no
names
reason
of
to
this or
suspect
that
or reject
process,
these dreams.
or like the scientific name of this or that animal, and why this animal's scientific name is this or that, like and stuff like that. You couldn't just understand it. You actually had to memorize it, and memorizing was just brain hurting. It hurts the brain. But overall, I really like science. Truck that is 9,000 newtons, acceleration. Oh, that's physics. Oh, I loved physics. I loved physics, but I did very poorly in school because I was just so lazy. I don't know what happened to me. We had physics around in grade 10. Yeah, we had physics in grade 10. And we did stuff like that too. Yo, what's up, Akuma? Welcome, man. We had physics in grade 10, and I really liked physics, and I was just so lazy. I was awful. I was like, I don't know what was wrong with me in grade 10. There was a point where I just didn't care anymore. Like, I didn't like bringing paper to school. You know, like in case the teacher would give us a test. I didn't like bringing paper to school because what would end up happening is when the teacher said, "Okay, everyone get your this type of paper ready," like whether it was a whole sheet, a half sheet, or a quarter sheet of intermediate paper, I would just I would spend like 3 to 5 minutes of giving away paper. Because for some reason, no one else would just, like everyone around me would just not bring paper. And I hated that, so instead I didn't bring any paper at all.
I do not plan to deny the power of
And I was just awful at this time, because if I couldn't find anyone who had paper in my immediate vicinity that I could ask for, like the person right in front of me, right next to me, if they didn't have any paper to give, I would just sit the test out. I just wouldn't do the test. I would just like effectively get 0.
The Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me.
And
I hardly believe it.
yeah, there was this one time where
Haidar, once
my
I'm more
teacher
familiar with the way
asked
here,
me. She called me. She
telling
said, "Are you done?"
She really misses you.
I just answered. I just answered her truthfully. I didn't even try to hide the fact that I didn't even do the test.
Minar, don't go that way. It's dangerous.
I just told her, "No, I'm not done." And then she was just, "Okay, what are you doing?" I just said, "I didn't have any paper." My teacher, honestly, I don't remember
What was all that rambling about?
what her expression was, but I remember the disappointment in her face.
What he said just now matches almost perfectly
It wasn't
with the
great.
dreams he
Oh,
described to us
man.
earlier.
I feel embarrassed, honestly.
So,
I feel embarrassed that I did all of that.
to have the same dream?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
RJ, did you know my brother's going to college in 2 years? I think you've mentioned that in previous streams.
Where's
Abby,
Minor?
I'm not sure. I feel it sounds familiar.
What happened?
Me doing honors with physics? Well, glad to hear that, Akuma.
Sleepwalking? Oh,
I had the same
right.
problem with history.
It
History
was
is a
all
bit
just
rough
the
because
moment I reached the
there's
summit,
so
I
many,
saw my
there's so
wife,
much stuff to
Minor,
remember,
sitting there.
and like if
And
you're
walked
not
out after I
interested at
introduced her
all
to
in
you.
history,
She seemed a little
it's
flustered
really,
and
really
started
hard to
walking
remember
away.
all of it. Because
I
there's
told
so
her to
many
stop because of
people's
the cliff.
names to remember,
And then she seemed to
dates,
suddenly- when I
what
realized
happened
something
here, what
wasn't
happened
right,
there. Like maybe if this caused something that caused this, that caused this, like if they're all
don't
like
think so.
related or connected to
I
each other,
slept a lot
then
yesterday, and
it
I don't
that
feel
makes it
very
easier to
sleepy
remember
now.
stuff in history.
Maybe we've affected the way his
Especially
subconscious
if you
concepts
find
by following him
the
here.
history fascinating.
Anyway,
It's hard to explain, but there's just certain histories that are fascinating to
I
some
think I know
people,
what happened now. I'm
and
sorry. If it weren't for you,
I don't know. And
would've
as a
followed.
kid, I just didn't care.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida,
He's going to be an
what's on
architect.
your mind?
Ah, nice. Oh, glad to hear that, Abby. Glad to hear that your family can afford for your brother to
So it's hard
take
to
up
draw any
architecture.
reliable conclusions yet.
Not a lot of people
But I'm
here
concerned
where I
that
am
Emma's
that can
case
afford
may
that
not be
actually.
unique to him.
Unless if you're like super smart
There were lots of
from
people
your
from
high
the
school
event who
years
had
and your
vivid
primary
memories of
school
their
years,
dreams.
just have really good grades.
Now that
You're
we
just
had a moment
and you're
of
like
dreams,
super responsible and
we
you
need
get a
to develop
scholarship
this
somewhere.
all across Sumeru.
But
We need to understand
very
what's happening and the
maybe
rate of
not
its
very few,
development
but
as soon as
yeah,
possible.
really not a lot of people here can just afford to straight up pay for tuition
There, Elma.
when
Let's
taking
go.
up architecture. What's up, KV? Welcome, man. Good to see you again. How are you? Oh man, wrong teleport. I'm good. Eating late lunch right now. I mean, like I don't. Is that even still lunch? Okay. I guess I don't remember. I don't remember your time zone, KB. But for me here, it's 2:24 already in the afternoon. How about me? Pretty good. Pretty good. My neck still hurts. I honestly didn't want to stream today. I wanted to just take a nap this afternoon because my neck hurts. But I missed you guys. Yeah, I missed you guys.
What? All right. If
I
that's
felt
the
bad
wish the
about
great
not
dendro
streaming
archon.
at all this week,
But
except for
would you
except for
please tell
Monday
me what
evening.
happened?
I just been super busy this week.
I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other
I had
staff
10
members
years
about
of
what has
war.
happened.
I don't
Using
remember the
event registration
specifics
list, I should
of
be able to contact more people that were
like
interested in
world
dreams
history,
and
like the
warn
World
them
War
about
One,
the
World War
situation.
Two, and stuff like that. I just remember the most significant stuff
Let me confirm if all
in
of today's
different times of
participants are
history,
still here.
and I really didn't study it myself. I honestly just learned a ton of it from a YouTube channel called Oversimplified. And if anyone in chat who's interested in any, like even the slightest in history, just go look up Oversimplified. It's so, I don't know. It's such a refreshing way to learn history.
Oh, no.
How he
Did
tells
she
it.
wanna look for the place from her dreams too?
Can you tell us where she went?
2:23 p.m. as well. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's not lunch anymore, KB. He's also doing commissions, like drawing something for money. He draws really good.
Thank you.
I mean, like that's kind of typical, right, for people thinking about becoming an architect. Although you don't really nowadays with computer software, especially with a lot of the drawings and stuff, like moving over into just computers, you don't really, it's not really completely as necessary as before. Like this, like just having a skill, like a drawing, having the ability to draw really well, it just isn't as necessary anymore to actually do the job. Although I think school will still require it. Yeah, like as you're going through your, as you're going through college, I think you're still gonna need to draw pretty well. But as for actually doing the job, I don't think it's as necessary as it used to be.
It's surrounded by monsters.
Come on, let's rescue her.
Solidify!
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured.
Yeah, that's the thing with history. History is honestly kind of fascinating. I think to a lot of people, especially like when you learn like this happened here, this happened there, and because this happened, right? Like it actually all
Why am I back here
connects
again?
to like the world order today, to what life is like for you today, and it's fascinating to learn about what happened 60, 80, 100 years ago that made this part of our lives today this way instead of another way.
After all, it hasn't changed.
But the hard part about history is just memorizing the dates, people's names, and stuff like that.
Years and it still hasn't bloomed.
But as for actually putting them together, asking like why, what happened to make this happen, that happen, it's a lot easier to remember because they're all like interconnected.
Sorry, I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here.
Yo, what's up, Frog? How you doing, man? Been a while. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents.
Right,
and
essays
my
about
first
certain
real
people.
tutor.
Man, that's
She was
rough.
also an outstanding immortal
Yeah, I hated
researcher.
stuff like that.
In
We had
addition to her
homework like that
extraordinary
too,
academic
occasionally,
talents, she
and
was
I
also
hated
skilled
stuff
in
like that
combat
because
and
it
would
made
accept lots
it
of work
it
from
made
the
it so
adventuring
that you
field.
were forced to have to
So
read
you mean she's
super
left on an
diligently
adventure?
everything, and
Yes.
you had to
When I was
basically
about 10 years old,
write
she
your
told me
opinion
that she must go look
or
for the
like what you
secrets of the
like,
abyss,
yeah, what kind of
and that she
person
would be
someone
gone
was,
for a long time.
and
grabbed
you
hold of
basically
her
say
and wouldn't
anything
let go.
about like what you think,
I didn't know
like
what
the
the abyss
decisions they
was.
made, etc.,
I just knew that
based
she was like
on
family to
the
me.
whole story.
She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind. a
Occasionally in
letter for me
homework we have
saying
that in
that
exams, man.
I was
Oh,
the person
sometimes
she
we had
cared
that in
for most
exams
in this
too.
world.
Those were
She claimed
usually
that
like the
by
last
investigating the
2,
abyss
3,
could
or
help
4
more ordinary
items.
people protect the people and things they care about. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
Guess Ad Astra Abasask isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouts, she said she looked forward to. But strangely, I even went to ask the Immortal
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course.
Grade 5. Oh man, I'm kind of disappointed in my school actually. For some reason, we never gotta go to school now by RJ. Oh, all right. Okay. We were just all talking about school, and now you have to go to school. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us,
Never
Abdi.
seen that
Take care,
much
man.
Nahida's
Have a
face
good day.
before.
Man. Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed in my school.
She looks
We
a little
we were
lost.
never really taught world history.
Hold on, we'll be
We
right
were
back.
taught a lot about Philippine history, which I truly could not care about.
What's
Because,
wrong?
I don't know.
No, I
It just
really
wasn't
understand
fascinating
what
to me.
this plant is
Because
not
all I
going to
would
be
hear is that corruption this, corruption that. This guy is a traitor. This guy betrayed this guy, betrayed this guy. That's basically like 90%, 95% of Philippine history.
That this professor keeps
because or if not corruption and betrayal,
um,
then it would just be greed, because he wanted this, he did this, he betrayed this guy, he stole this money because he wanted this.
People may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've already got a
All Asian history like that. I just hate it. It's so annoying. Like there's just no it's so shallow. I hated it. It was just not fascinating to me. It's all so shallow. There's no problem solving in any way. There's no, like compared to world history, right? Like for example, in World War One, World War Two, let's say World War Two, for example, like like for example, Germany did this, and then to keep the Allied forces, like they let a bunch of refugees like back over the other side to keep them just to keep them a little bit busier. To distract them a little, and meanwhile we're gonna do a blitzkrieg. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's fascinating. It's always fascinating to me, like when people do problem solving, like they solve a problem or they deal with a situation like using a creative way. But in the Philippines, there's just none of that. There's no depth. It's so shallow. History is so shallow. And remember the saying, history is written by the victors. Right? History is written by the victors. So the good, like the quote unquote, good guys. Right? To some people. The good guys, when they try to be noble and righteous and stuff, they're usually the one, and brave and stuff, they're usually the ones to die. So there's nothing left. There's typically nothing left of in history about them, right? So it's usually the people, like the cowardly, and the usually the cowardly and the ones who are cheating, and like just overall bad guys, who are usually the ones who live longest. So they're the ones left to be able to manipulate, to change history the way they see fit.
Luckily, the plant didn't get hurt either.
Hey, am I the only one?
Otherwise,
It's time of 1:30 a.m. Oh no, probably. I'm not sure. I think a lot of us here now is. I think a lot of us are in Asia. 1:30 a.m. It sounds like you're in the East Coast. No, sorry, not East Coast. West Coast. Are you in the West Coast of America, Frog?
It was almost like a gentle ring.
It's because people have something called empathy.
From math to history.
I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
By the way,
I don't know. I'm just stating my dislike of Philippine history.
Yes.
That's why that's why I said earlier I was kind of disappointed in my school for never like teaching us about world history. They only taught us the closest thing to talking about world history that we were ever taught was the fact that we were like the Philippines was under Spanish control for 300 years. And then America bought the Philippines from Spain when Spain was about to lose. Spain was about because the Philippines a lot of Filipinos were trying to kick the Spanish out, and then they were about to lose. So Spain sold us to America for $20 million at the time. And then it was then America, and then they at some point they. We were able to proclaim our independence. And then World War II, and then Japan came, and then America liberated us from Japan again.
How's everything here?
And that's it. No mention of anything else at all. All that was mentioned was like who was the president at the time, what was happening. No mention of the war in any way. It was just so shallow. That's why I hated history class when I was still in school. Everything was so shallow. Just so you know, frog, I don't eat frogs. We just dissect them in the lab. Man. You finally get discounts for Shopee just by walking. But just walk? What? How do you do that?
My guess was correct.
You get discounts for walking?
She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many
Cook
of you
frogs
here
in my
have been
province?
experienced, but I'm
I
sorry
mean,
to tell you that
some
based on our
parts? No,
investigation,
not just some
there's
parts.
some
Actually,
kind of
some
conspiracy
certain
behind
people,
them.
certain
Before we learn the truth, please
maybe
don't
not
try to recreate
races,
the scenes in
but
your
like
dreams.
certain towns and
Whatever you
villages,
see, don't
and
But
yeah, it's
I don't
in
think
the
it's a big
Philippines
deal.
cook
Aren't we just dreaming?
different food.
It's not
Like some
dreams
people
will have an
here
effect on
eat
others.
eels,
We've already met two people who ran up to the
snakes,
countryside
but
alone,
it's not that
got caught in
common.
dangerous
It's
situations
more
by falling to
common
the temptations in their dreams.
in the countryside and amongst like the
These
older
aren't just
people,
dreams. It's
but not
serious.
a lot.
Alright,
Not a lot
I
of
get
the
it, I
younger
get it.
people.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
No, my kind.
Yeah, I still wanna visit my
Man,
sister in my dreams.
I just use an
I'm
app.
sorry if what I'm about
Oh,
to say
okay.
sounds a little offensive.
Didn't
for
know
a
you could do
Dendro
something
Archon,
like that.
but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived.
Frog,
here.
save yourself.
In all of our dreams,
Okay.
we were able to, they all seemed as if they were alive again, which...
Yes, that's also what we...
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end, all of us understand the danger, but I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon
Eat
these before the
crabs.
conclusion of the investigation.
Oh,
We
I
at least
think
wanna meet
I
the
think
people
everywhere in the
dreams
world
one last time
people
and say
eat crab.
goodbye.
Crab
We've
is so
never had
yummy.
such a difficult
It's
situation
kind
before.
of unfortunate that
It
crab
appears
is
that
So they still
really
wanna
really
turn to
bad
the
if you
dream.
have
That's
high
right.
blood pressure.
Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotional. The more time
Crab
we
is so
waste,
good,
the
man.
more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
I like when some street vendor deep fried frog
What
with
should we
cheese.
do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes.
By the way, guys, I'm just checking.
Good. Please take
Um,
us there.
can anyone hear a humming sound that
This
sounds
lady
like it's coming
refused
from
to
my
heed our
microphone?
warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking.
Just a solid humming sound.
Seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes.
Are you from France and somewhere?
Imagine
Yeah,
yourself as
I'm kind
waves
of.
gradually rolling
It doesn't sound like very normal to me, but in France they actually eat pretty unusual animals. Like snails, for example. They eat snails there.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've
Squid
made
balls.
it into the dream.
Oh, squid balls are great, but they're not actually. I mean, they are
We would arrive at some
balls,
familiar scene,
but
but we
not
seem
the
to have
balls
landed
that
in a completely
you might be thinking.
unfamiliar place.
But yeah, they're balls made out of squid.
Giant plants, even in the sky.
Theoretically,
They're great. The thing I hate them about them though is that sometimes if you just buy them from the supermarket, some brands or some local brands of them, they're like 99% flour. They're all, it's almost bread and no squid. Some of them. That's the thing that I don't like about it. There's a thing in the Philippines called tempura. Squid balls, that's one of them. They're pretty similar foods, just tempura is mostly fish. But sometimes like when you buy like a local brand, it's like 99% flour, and then it's like 99% flour and then 1% squid or fish or whatever. My wife really makes a my wife really no my wife makes a really good makes really good noodles. She buys these Korean instant noodles called ramyun. I don't know like where she gets the name from, but apparently it's like on the packaging or something. I don't know. I just see the big Korean letters. I don't see where she's seeing ramyun. But she buys this Korean instant noodles called ramyun. It's like basically imported instant noodles from Korea. And then it's really really good. And then when she cooks it, she puts in squid balls. Sometimes she puts in hot dogs, like hot dog slices. It's really good.
Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely
Some parts in the
that they're
Philippines eat snails.
interconnected.
Somebody
Compared to
I miss
an
kikiam.
interconnected dream,
Childhood street food.
independent individual
Kikiam. I
dreams
don't
would
remember
be much
kikiam.
harder
Oh
to
yeah, that
manage
thing.
and
Okay.
live.
I hardly ate kikiam. I don't know. It just wasn't a thing in my city. Very few street vendors sold kikiam. The city I am in is more a tempura and squid ball kind of city. But there were occasionally some vendors selling kikiam. But kikiam was pretty good too. Whether you don't mind me being silent, doing stuff in Genshin and Honkai right now. Sure, no problem, Zhao.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
What are you guys up to in Genshin nowadays, by the way? 3.2 seems kind of dry. Hardly anything to do.
Don't worry.
So, okay, I guess there was the Archon quest, and there's now I'm doing the story quest,
The great dendro
and then
Archon.
nothing.
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but
And the
I
event,
don't quite understand.
man, the first event was like, wow. Oh, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. Like if the first event was like its own game, like a separate game, like you know, like an app. Like if it was its own app on my phone, I would play that. I'd play that just for fun, just you know, just a good casual game to play occasionally.
Yes.
But the fact that it's in Genshin, it just I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's what Genshin should be.
Hey, come on now.
I think Toast is
What
cheddar.
are you talking
That kid
about,
has like so
Debbie?
many identities. Yeah, I think so.
Trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it, but since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I and Peace friends. I mean, there's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
Two things in one mobile? Well, wait. Why are you pointing that out, Slice? Are you thinking about storage space? Because it's pretty common for phones nowadays to have 128 or 256 gig storage.
Don't worry.
Genshin on mobile isn't.
I won't let it go.
While it's not a tiny game, by all means, it's like 30-ish gig. Oh no, wait, no, it's 16. Yeah, it's almost 20 gigs on mobile, Genshin. So yeah, by mobile standards, it's like one of the biggest games in terms of storage. It's definitely up there, but it's far from
No,
you know, common mobile storage nowadays. A lot of phones already have 128 base storage, and some phones have
Now
256.
that you mention it, I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but
I lost the
Maybe I'll go in and have a look
50-50 for
Okay,
Tainari.
thanks for your help.
Technari. Don't know how to spell his name.
Only on the
And the next
surface
10
of
pull
this
got
dream.
Nahida 10 pity. Yo,
Let's go.
congrats, Frog. Glad to hear that, man. Yo, what's up, Happy Life? How are you, man? Good to see you again. Is there a chest here, by the way? I never really checked.
Huh? What are we doing here again?
It's shawarma.
Wait a second.
You want churros? Me? I just want my neck to stop hurting.
There? Did we go up or down?
Like,
Don't
as I've been
panic. This is
as
how
I've been
dreams
talking
work.
here and just playing,
We've left Debbie's dream. The dream is still
I've been
continuing on.
non-stop. I have not
Clearly
stopped
with us.
turning my head left and right and
This
just
dream has the ability to
massaging
create
my own
imaginary
back.
people, which is why
My
people
neck
are
hurts,
so
man.
unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
Dude, Frog, you deserve it after all the torture your ancestors experienced from Cheddar.
Order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible
By the way,
that we're heading deeper into this dream
which
now.
one of you guys has already done the
closer we'll
Nahida
get to
story
the
quest
essence of the
and
dream.
actually paid attention to what was going on?
So the answers might be waiting.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
Shawarma from Laylam's or Turks is really good. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
It looks
They
like
are
we
actually
need
pretty
to put
good.
something inside there.
Although they're expensive, because like, I'm a big dude, so maybe for like an average sized dude, like a single shawarma might be good, like, and worth the price. But for me, while I think how good it tastes is worth the price, but because I'm a big guy, a single one just isn't enough for me, and I think it's and because I have to buy two to fill me up, I don't think it's worth the price because I have to buy two. Maybe if I was like an average size dude, yeah, I would feel better about the price. But because I'm so big, one just isn't enough for me.
Whoa. When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy. Huh? Are we back up here again?
The cucumber is freshly picked. The cucumber being freshly picked,
Here or down there?
Cheddar,
Good thing we didn't fall.
is mostly
We just fell upwards.
is mostly down to where the franchise is. It's not just from the brand itself, because okay, you have to think about it as if you're the business guy, right? Like as if you're the owner of that franchise or that branch, or the manager of that
This
franchise or
probably
branch.
Elmon's dream.
So imagine if your
Why would he start
stall
dreaming again?
or branch is
Yes, but
in a
it
city
seems that the
that
danger
doesn't
isn't
have
enough to stop him from lying
any
for his life.
farmers,
Based on what
any
we've learned so
cucumber
far,
farms.
he must be sleeping
Chances are you're gonna have to you're gonna have to buy
He already knows
the
it's
city.
been
The
before,
cucumbers
so
that are sold
hopefully
in
we'll
your
be able
city
to wake him
are
up.
gonna be more expensive and less fresh because they have to get to your city by truck, like every single day. So no matter what brand of food you have, or no matter what brand of franchise you have, there's always going to be a chance that you have less fresh certain fruits or vegetables or whatever type of food you have based on your
I didn't
location.
know you would appear in my dream too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good
I'm
things
5'1".
rarely
Oh no, I'm
happen
not
to me in
talking
real
about height.
life
Like
these
I'm not
days.
short, but I'm also
Here,
not tall.
let me
But like
introduce
I'm
everyone.
big.
This is Minar.
You have to understand that I'm
It's a great
big.
honor to meet
I'm
the
fat.
Dendro
I'm like a
Archon.
fat, disgusting
Whoa,
guy.
Dad,
Maybe
you
not
know the
disgusting,
Dendro
but you know.
Archon?
You know what I mean.
Amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy? No, it's Paimon, not a toy. Anyway, now's not the time for that. Nahida, this
I let
doesn't
Paimon
seem
think
to
of the
add up
names.
with what we were expecting.
You're right. Let me...
Oh, right. We
Nowadays, the
didn't see
vegetables
him
are not
at the
really
beach
fresh.
earlier.
Um,
Thought he's gone
in a
home.
lot of cases, yeah. Especially if you live in a big city,
I just
Scorphere.
had to make sure
Because
that
if you live in a
Pinar
big
could get a
city,
chance to see
where's
her
the
mother.
nearest farm,
I
right?
had gotten pretty familiar
Where-
with the hike.
There are no
So I
farms
thought
nearby
Pinar
if you live in the middle of
I'm
a
just
big
glad
city.
we didn't meet
So
those monsters along the
most
way.
of no, like
Yes, I'm glad too.
basically
I didn't
none
expect
of
it
the
to grow up
fruits
so
or vegetables
fast.
that you're
It
eating,
must have
if you
been really
live in the
hard
middle
for
of a
him.
city, are
I
fresh. Like
regret not being
some of
able to
them
fulfill my
are
role as a
already
wife and a mother.
at
No,
max.
don't
Like
talk like that.
the
Let's leave all
newest,
that
the most
unhappy
fresh
stuff
ones
behind now.
are probably a few
Even if
hours
we're in a
old.
dream,
Like from when they
it's
got
still a
no,
blessing that we've been
at
able to
least half a
reunite in
day,
this way.
right? Because obviously they have to go through
What should
their
we do now?
facilities, right? They have to go
Wait,
through their
tell
like
him
their
the
facilities out like from the farm
You can,
into the building. They have to get
you
washed
can let
and
me
stuff
break
like
the
that.
news. I should
They have to get
be able to do
packaged,
it.
put into
I'm
trucks.
sorry,
Those trucks
but
have to go from
I
here
should
to
tell you
there.
that you're trying to not
Especially,
create us. They're
okay,
real
so
people
in
with
the
their own
Philippines,
consciousness.
it's
Like the last time we met.
it's
They're
especially
still investigating
harder
this dream.
because
We've
it's an
already learned some
archipelago.
things about it.
So trucks don't just
So
go
you mean
straight from
There's something
the
nefarious
farm
with this
to the
dream as
supermarket. It's the truck has to get on a
What's going
boat,
on?
and
It
they
seems
have to wait for the boat to
the
leave.
reunion of our
They have to
family
wait for
is
the boat to
destined
dock,
only be
and then it
temporary.
gets off the truck. Gets off the boat,
Is Mom
and then the truck has to then go to a sorting facility, and then that sorting facility has
That
to
is indeed
like
how things will
put them in smaller trucks, and those smaller trucks go to the supermarkets.
No, Mom,
So,
you can't leave.
if you live in a big city,
I'm afraid I don't quite
the fruits and
understand what's
vegetables that
going
you're
on.
eating every day are highly
Mom's not going
likely
anywhere.
more than
Still
half a
fine.
day old,
Minar
maybe
doesn't
even
understand
more than
any
a
of
day
this.
old.
I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve
What
it.
country do you
right?
live in? Because you're always
Yes.
live, and it's around 11:30 in the
please,
morning. I'm in the
Let us
Philippines, Dragon
enjoy
Ball
this
Super.
moment for just a while longer, regardless of whatever caused this dream
So
to
for
come
me
to
now,
pass.
it's
I feel
2:53.
extremely grateful to have had the
2:53 in the
chance to reunite with
afternoon.
my family. But does this dream really have to disappear?
So if it's 11:30 there, I'm gonna assume you're somewhere in the Middle East, like somewhere around there, or almost to the Middle East.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream
In
by
the
heading
PH.
in this direction.
Yes, Philadelphia.
I've heard that the further down you go, the answer you're...
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. I'll be right behind you. Otherwise, my daughter...
We're not
9:54
doing
p.m. for me.
something
Wait, what did you say? If it's PM there now,
That depends on how
wait, what did you
define
mean
good
by
or
11:30
bad.
in the morning before? Are you talking about Mondays? Oh, okay, mistake. All right. Okay, okay. Oh, if it's evening there.
same place
Oh, that's
again.
pretty far. Wait.
It's
Wait,
almost
what's
like a
far?
flight of stairs
What's
that
so
connects
far
all the dreams
east?
together.
Are you in Hawaii or
It's
something?
getting more and more aggressive.
It sounds like you're in Hawaii, man.
Try to attack
Are you in
us.
Hawaii or what? Alaska? Arizona.
Clearly aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying it.
Wow,
Rather
wait.
than dreaming on a deeper level.
Is there a 3-hour difference? No, sorry, not 3 hour. 15-hour difference?
I believe we're on the right track.
More to the left side.
We just
Oh,
need
okay.
another
Wow, you're
explanation.
super far west
It's
then.
not that the dreams are getting deep, but you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes I'm on them, but it's just a quick thought. It's not.
Listen, this also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams. No matter what they may be, but if we decide to...
Oh, wait!
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more intensely.
Any of you guys done the Nahida story quest, by the way? I don't know, I just like... okay, so I have 3 accounts of my own, right? And then I pilot my friend's account, because I owe him.
Here like Milu during the Sumeru's festival?
There's a 2-hour difference, while during the summer it's a 3-hour difference. Oh yeah, that's because like daylight savings, right?
Collective dream will end, right?
Haven't done it, Sag.
Most likely.
Nope, just
But the
finished the Archon
collective
quest.
dream is
Man.
created by the
Okay.
Now the
So
Akasha
because
is
I have
turned
3
on.
accounts, right? And
This
I'm
has
piloting
nothing to do with the
my
outer
friend's
world.
account, so
The
basically I
humans
have to
are
do
not
everything
capable of
4
creating a
times.
col-
So I have to do
So,
Archon
did
quests,
someone manage to restart the
exploration,
Akasha?
story, world quests that
That's
unlock
impossible.
the maps,
Probably a scholar in
and
academia
story
who had a
quests,
close connection
and
with the Akasha.
God forbid, I'm gonna have to do hangouts
How did they
4
manage to
times
do
too.
it? And how did they choose the host?
Man. So
Yeah,
because-
we haven't gotten to the end yet.
why is it important? No, not really. I just wanted to ask like what you guys think about the story. Because I've done it 3 times already, and this is my 4th time doing this. But I never really paid attention because I have 3 accounts. Again, I have to do it 4 times. 3 accounts plus my friend's account. I work, and then at the same time I would have Genshin in the background, and I would just be skipping dialogue and like mindlessly going through the story quest. Because of that, because I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna need so much time to do all of this and that. So I basically did as much of it as I could in advance. Well, kind of in advance.
Born of ice and frost.
And now that I've finished all of it, this is the last one. I've done the Archon quest on all 4. No, yeah, on all 4 accounts, and the Nahida story quest on 3 out of 4, and this is now 4 out of 4. What I'm doing now.
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Follow the wind.
Now I'm left with nothing to do in the game.
Time to...
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead!
Yo, what's up, Anemo? Good to see you again, man. How are you?
Wow, a new place!
Haven't touched Sumeru even, though I have in my quests. What? Wait, what adventure rank are you, Scorf?
Well,
This should be the final.
huh? Really?
Very good. Still doing Inazuma quests. There's still a ton of Inazuma stuff, like the big stuff that I haven't done. Like there's 44 AR 44. Oh, okay. I guess that's fine. AR 44 no Sumeru. I guess it's not that important.
Don't worry.
Like the thing that why you might want to unlock Sumeru though is in case you get really interested in a future character. Yeah, because Ascension materials, man.
Hey,
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the train recently. It's definitely not him.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note,
Genshin
it's been
addicted?
a while since I last
Who's addicted,
I've
Happy?
been a little busy these last couple days.
I'm not addicted, am I? Didn't do sumeru at all. I'm only at Inazuma right after the firework quest with Yoimiya. Oh, I see, I see. I mean, the sumeru, from what some people have told me, that you don't actually need to do sumeru, Inazuma to get to sumeru.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here.
I don't know if it's true though. I haven't heard anyone else talk about it before.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the perhaps I should call you the dream's owner.
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop?
Talking about
I'll
Archon
come help
quest.
you
Oh,
with it
alright,
later.
alright.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up the ability to wake up?
I shall be going. See you later, RJ. Oh, alright. Thanks for hanging out with us, Gorf. Take care, man.
Please,
Have a good
tell me
one.
how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll
12:01,
answer the
baby.
question you're most curious
You're still
about.
not asleep? Are you okay, man?
It's simple. Apart from you,
Good
this
morning, Mr.
space
Nice
only
Live Guy.
consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse.
I'll be
when
back.
you wake
I
me
just
up.
gotta do a science project about the law of acceleration.
Theoretically,
Alright,
I
good
should
luck,
also
man.
give you absolute control over this place. I have to
Good
admit,
morning, Dragon Ball
it
Super.
really
Probably
doesn't get
Solo
much
is your
better than
fave
that.
verse.
Even with all that,
Interesting name,
one
man.
question remains.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream.
So from my
I
okay,
uploaded my entire
I don't know if you
consciousness
guys
into the
if you
Akasha
guys
when it was
care
still
like
running.
don't want any spoilers. Maybe like close your shut your ears right now. Like cover your ears. I don't know, because
Actually, this all
from my
started because of an
I'm about to
accident.
talk about the
My
story.
original goal was not
Again, I've
about
done
the
this 3
Akasha
times
or
already.
collective
Never really paid
dream.
attention. But from what I could
You're
tell,
motivated
it seems
above
to
all
be
to
like
create a hyper-realistic
some sort
person.
of
The
club
desire to
or
reconnect with a real loved one
group
is
of
the
people.
one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
Like they seem to be.
That's right. However,
I don't know.
models are
Like they
too
seem to be needing
complicated.
help about
Only the
dreams and
Akasha
stuff.
has a jnana
Some of
energy
them want to
supply
dream
powerful
this,
enough
dream
to
that,
generate and
and then
sustain
they're
my
like,
models.
they found the
The
traveler,
Akasha
and
is
now
truly
the
magnificent.
traveler, I
If
guess
I siphon the
that's why they
minuscule
called
amount of its
him
energy,
earlier as like, oh,
nobody
the
will
dream
notice.
expert.
And even this
And then the
minuscule amount of
Dendro
energy was
Archon
already
showed up
more
and
than
helped
enough
out
for my purposes.
even more.
Even using
And
these
it just
crude
turns out like
methods,
that
I was
the
still
because
able to train a
remember
fairly realistic person.
so Nahida
I
shut
named my
down the
first wife
Akasha,
Amira.
which mean and they
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
the
She
Grand
and I entered the
Sage isn't in
academia
charge
on the same
anymore,
day.
so they're
Starting
not
with admission
taking
procedures,
people's dreams
we bumped into
anymore.
each other 6
And the
times on just
Akasha
that first
doesn't
day.
need to take people's
And because
dreams
of that
anymore
one
to
day,
use it
we
as
eventually
energy
went on to
for
fall in
itself.
love.
Because
We
Nahida
studied,
already shut down the
conducted
Akasha.
research, and made breakthroughs
And
together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me.
so I guess people are starting to dream
Yes,
already.
I need more training samples to perfect
Waiting for
Amira's
3.3.
personality.
Like what? Are anyone know if
Details
we're
in the
getting the
Akasha's
next part
database.
of the
Using the
desert
pretext
in
of testing for
3.3?
mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality. to improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But after coming to grips
Level
with
up
the
my sumeru tree.
situation,
Oh yeah, that's
I
right. That's
realized
right.
that
The
I could restart
tree.
this world as
No, it's
long
not a
as I
tree.
could find a replacement source of
Happy, it's not a
jnana
tree.
energy.
It's a radish. It's an onion, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a radish or an onion, whatever
That's
it
all there
is.
really
It's
is
not
to
a
it.
tree.
I don't think I'm
But
doing
yeah,
anything
I know
wrong.
what you mean.
I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a
It's
beautiful
only
dream.
capped to
In
level
return,
30 right
I
now.
harvest their jnana. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful...
I agree.
I'm that Dragon Ball guy. Yo, what's up, man? Mr. Nice Live guy. Okay. Why'd you change your name, man?
We're staying here of our own free will.
Hello, Mr. Nice Live guy.
I just want to spend some more time with my family.
Onion of Dreams? Yeah, right?
Thank you.
Oh, oh yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be called the
Great
Tree of
Dendro
Dreams, isn't it?
Archon.
But it's not
I
a
hope you
tree.
can understand.
It doesn't look like a tree in any way, no matter how you look at it.
The great dendro archon is nothing if
I
not
guess
kind
if
and
your
considerate towards
definition of a tree is that
Playing dirty.
a body and then leaves on top, if that's your definition of tree, yeah, sure, it does resemble a tree, but the shape just does not resemble a tree in any way. In any universe, probably.
Use real people as your weapon and turn them against their
It's an
archon.
onion or a turnip.
Then
Yeah,
there's
exactly,
nothing the
right?
archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me
I was so
providing
lazy
them
to
with
change
that
it earlier,
opportunity.
but you gave
They
me
don't wish to
motivation to go
eternally
past my
part with their
limits,
spouses and
then being
friends.
lazy again.
What's the matter?
Okay.
If you understood
Oh,
humans a little
man.
better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation
The-
of loss, then perhaps you
Man,
wouldn't be
like
so
I
critical
wish I
of
wasn't
us.
that lazy. Like that's probably why I'm broke, right? Because I'm super
If you
lazy.
had used your talents and
I think that's
determination
probably
for a
why I'm
just
broke,
cause,
because I'm super
you
lazy.
could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the
People always say work hard. If you want to succeed, work hard. And while yes, and then some people say like, oh, the world's different today. It's you need luck to become successful. Well, yes, that is true, but there's also a
Luring?
there's also
kinds of
a
things
certain
haven't
point
existed here from the
that you
moment this
can
world was
work
created.
hard and get something good in return. Just like just like with Genshin, right? There's when you invest into a certain stat, into certain stats, there's a point of diminishing returns, and it's the
What's
same
wrong
with
with
real
her?
life.
This dream relies on this. Carefully think back and retrace
You know,
your steps.
I don't care about
I
this later on, but
secretly went back to the
Honkai officials
mountainside
OP
with
and ER.
Haidar.
Legion
Minor
Realm?
was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was
I
able
saw
to see her mother.
a lot of Genshin YouTubers shared footage, like Honkai footage, when we heard the news. This was like almost 2 years ago, like more than a year ago, when people heard that Kaching and Fischl were gonna be in Honkai. A lot of big YouTubers and Fischl and Fischl more than Kaching. Fischl was OP in Honkai. I mean, she's like, don't get me wrong, she's really strong in Genshin too, but in Honkai she's like, wow, a different character.
If Haidar's still out there,
Dad pretended to be homeless for a day. He got 60 bucks.
About?
What?
I don't
I mean, like you guys are in the
I must
U.S.
wake up right now.
and
I can't leave her there alone.
while Arizona is not known to be like a super rich state, from I don't know, just from what I know, I could be
They
wrong.
try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their
But
weaknesses.
the Philippines, nah, you're not gonna earn
Why are
60
there
bucks
still so many
in
people
a day
struggling to move
of
forward,
you
even
know,
when they
pretending
know
to be
the path
homeless
ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only
in
live
the
for
Philippines.
themselves.
Yeah.
They have
No.
families,
You're gonna be lucky to
friends, and
yeah,
communities.
you're gonna be lucky to earn maybe
Dreams that they are
$2
still trying to
in a
achieve.
day of begging.
But in this dream, You showed them
And that's
only the
even
most
if you walk
comfortable and
around,
soothing
not
things.
just like sitting in a certain
This
spot.
entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
Last year was near
I
124
still have
degrees.
so
Oh
many things
jeez,
I
God.
haven't done.
Man.
I thought God didn't understand humans. That would
And I
have
thought the
explained
Philippines
why they
was hot,
created
man.
such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back.
So I guess what
Humans aren't
really
as strong
just
as you
makes the
think.
Philippines
And
feel
even
hot
if you're
is,
a god,
I'm
you won't
assuming,
always
is the
listen to your
humidity.
gut. It's time to purge
Because
all the extraneous
it gets,
data and
it seems to
noise.
get way hotter in so many other countries. Right? Even in countries that you don't really expect to be super hot.
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
And I understand that some bigger countries with larger cities, because of course bigger cities tend to, the temperatures tend to go way higher because, you know, it's a big city. There's a lot of concrete in bigger cities.
Leave now!
But I don't know, I just feel like the Philippines feels warm, even when it's not hot. Like, even when the temperature isn't high, it just feels hot still.
Not even in our
I don't know, from my assumption, from my understanding, I guess it's the humidity makes it worse. This year, it was lower than last year. Oh, we got more rain. Oh god, wait, you got more rain?
This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
You got more rain? And, oh, that was last year. Okay, 124 degrees was last year. Venti can barely do 10k. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, man. That's Venti. Venti is not made to do big numbers. His E, if you build Venti with a crit build, then yes, his E can do 20k. We built decently. Average Venti crit build, yes. You can, with a level 9 skill, you can easily do 20 plus k in an E. But Ganyu is just made for doing big numbers, man. That's why you saw 20k. And you have to remember, this account's AR-59. I've had a lot of time to... I've had a lot of time to generate...
What should I do? Where did...
To generate resin.
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Which means I've farmed a ton of artifacts already. Although I gotta say, this is not my best Ganyu. Across all my accounts, this is my worst Ganyu. I have 3 Ganyus and this is my worst one.
What happened just now?
Played my Archon
Not
team
very
today.
proficient in using the
Yo,
Akasha's
congrats,
technology,
Anya.
and he spent a lot
What's
of
happening
mana
to her?
energy
I just
creating
joined the stream. I
monsters.
saw her suffering.
Now the system is
Saw
out of
her?
control.
Wait, who?
All the
Who
people
is
we
suffering,
created
Anya?
also turned into monsters, including Amira.
Oh, shut up now, I'm talking way too much. No, it's fine.
Terrible.
It's fine. There's hardly anyone in chat. That's why it looks like you're spamming.
Even Paimon's freaked out.
It just looks like you're spamming because there's hardly anyone in chat. Like, there are a couple of you guys. There's like 10, 11 people watching, but a lot of them are just lurking.
My dear, they're all gone. I couldn't change my fate. And my knowledge turned out
Yeah,
to
a lot
be
of them are just
useless.
lurking. That's why it looks like you're spamming. The girl that faded away. Wait. What?
Do you still
Wait, how
think
did I
this
miss
is
that?
our fault?
I didn't see
don't
that.
care about that anymore.
Oh, that
The
girl.
energy used
Oh,
to
because this
sustain
is a
this dream has
dream,
all been
Anya. This
transformed
isn't
into
real.
monsters.
This is a dream.
This dream will soon collapse in my
Well, more
complete
like a
disappearance
nightmare,
from
really.
Mira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him.
I'm still here. Yo, what's up, Frog?
I think after comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to
That's alright,
realize
man. I don't mind lurking. Yeah, as long as you guys are
using my
enjoying.
knowledge, the academia has
No need.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape
So,
your punishment by simply
yesterday,
asking your life after
I
that. It will be up to you how you
still
want
haven't
to
done
exist.
sumeru. Yesterday, I just remembered,
We can find
what
a
is
way
it
wrap
called?
up this whole thing.
Familia Myth? Anyone watch? Oh, anyone you guys watch anime, by the way? And if you do you know Familia Myth? A good live streamer is fun to talk to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I think there's a certain point where streamers,
Oh, nothing.
like not just me,
Let's tell the
right?
people
Because,
here to gather
yeah,
at
but
the
everyone.
dreams after they wake up.
Because like, okay, like when a streamer starts to get more and more people, like viewers, subscribers, you know, like whatever, right? It starts to get bigger. They start having way too many people on the stream to actually make meaningful conversation. Right, to actually have a conversation, like a back and forth conversation with them, because
You were able to successfully resolve the issue.
it just yeah, it's just harder to like see everyone's messages, and you just don't have the time to stop for every single message that comes in. And I think there's a certain point where streamers just start to like they can't even hold a proper conversation anymore with people in chat, but and then they eventually become just them talking. Like they see one message and then they talk about that for like 5 minutes, see another message, and like they miss like 90% of the messages at that point. And I understand it, that's good. And I'm happy that for their growth. But I don't know. I guess that's probably why I've never really been interested in watching live streamers like actually go live. I'd rather just watch a VOD and not the actual live stream. Because the VOD will probably buffer less for me, because it's not live. It's just a video. Whereas the live stream is probably gonna buffer a lot more for me. Already past 2 a.m. Yo man, why, yo dude, why are you still awake if it's 2 a.m.?
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness.
RJ, is this the Archon quest? No, this is the Nahida story quest, Anya.
He's committed an act that
You're streaming at 8 a.m.
Sumeru.
At least my time zone.
After he wakes up,
8 a.m. Oh, you're somewhere in Europe, I think.
I see.
I'm not sure. Okay, it's like I think so.
Great Dendro Archon.
Alright.
Either you're in Europe or you're like far east Americas. Yeah, you're like either far west Europe or far east Americas. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're right. That's why I'm enjoying our time with each other right now, because I know I'll get popular one day. Just look out for me once you do. Aw, that's so sweet of you, Mr. Yeah. Dragon Ball Super. It's I mean, I don't know, like I'm an ambitious guy, but I'm also like a super realistic guy, where the pace of how often I do live streams and what stuff I do in live streams, and I don't even upload videos. I don't upload shorts because I don't have time to go back into my VODs and like look for stuff that I can make into shorts. I don't have time to take out chunks of my live stream and record it as a video. And I think because of that, I'm probably not gonna grow like way big. I'm just gonna be, you know, like whatever I am now. Like when Genshin releases new banners, I'm gonna have like 50 to 80 people in chat, and then a few weeks after banners come out, it's gonna be just like this kind of live stream. Just very chill, very casual, nothing to do in Genshin. I'm crazy, it's been 30 hours and I haven't slept yet. Wait, Mia, what? What's wrong with you, man? I'm in London. Oh, I see. Wait, Anya, are you okay, man? I heard news about what's going on in Britain, in the UK. I have no idea what to call that place. There's like so many different names.
What's the purpose of my
But
existence?
I don't know. Like, I hope you're doing okay, Anya.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's right, Mia. You're British too, right? I don't know where in Britain you are, but I remember you're British too. How are you guys doing, by the way? I heard about the stuff that's going on over there. Drinking a lot of coffee, I'm destroying myself. In London as well. Oh, you're exactly in London. Okay. Man, are you addicted to coffee, Mia? Longest I haven't slept is probably 1.5 days. Yeah, me too. But that was way long ago when I was so much younger than I am now. I can't do that to myself anymore. Otherwise, I don't know. Like, I don't know what would happen to me if I did that again at my age now. I'm not that old, but I'm not young either. And I have zero exercise. Like, literally zero exercise. I think I'm trying to make it 48 hours, that's all. Okay. Well, I mean, like, if you're young, yeah, which I think you are, because you're in college, I believe, you may as well do stuff like that now that you're young. Hi, Mirage. What's up, man? Welcome. Good to see you again, man. How are you? Long time no see.
It's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of
Yeah,
your
sleep.
real.
Okay. I mean, like, if you have, I don't know, certain goals that you want to do that you think are medically health dumb, like just plain dumb, that you shouldn't do, you may as well do it when you're young. As long as you don't have any underlying like medical condition. If you're like physically healthy, then that's good.
He's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature.
But if you do have underlying conditions, then I would not recommend doing stuff like that.
Incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary
I think we should
people
spam
can see through it and easily lost themselves
sleep.
within it.
Okay.
As long as
Like
you
every
can
other
still
streamer.
wake up, you can still move forward with your life.
I don't.
Huh? What makes you say that? Right.
So how many hours are you in now? Oh, 30 hours. Okay. I mean, man, another 18 hours. It's still quite a ways away.
Sad stories along this journey, and several of them have.
Anyone else know about what you're doing, Mia? I don't know. I feel like someone in real life should know what you're doing. You know, just so someone can check up on you and stuff.
But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain we've experienced.
About the workout thing.
I don't think this
What about the
1%
workout thing,
could be seen
Mr.
as
Live
an
Guy?
example of what you call empathy.
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Yes, check up on me. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Because, you know, like, if you're doing stuff like that, it's, like, make sure that someone knows what you're doing. Right? Like, just so someone can actually check up on you and not just online friends that don't know where you are.
And that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes.
I ain't 10, nor is dead. My father doesn't care anymore, so no. Oh, man.
I've never personally felt the pain of loss.
I don't know. How about a maid? I know that you got money, so like I don't know. You might have a maid or what, or a butler.
I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like
I mean, your dad. Okay, like your dad gave you a job, right? So like, I'm sure maybe he doesn't care isn't the right sentence, but you know, like maybe he just doesn't care about certain things. I don't know.
Now that I've experienced this dream, it's enough that I can tell I was.
Also, I'm sorry to hear about your mom.
And its exist. If I dwell too much on its exact, I gave a speech. Hey, what's with this? You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.
My IRL friends keep checking on you though. Oh, that's good. That's good. At least you have friends, man. That's good. Man, I'm happy for you. I guess you know what? I'm actually happy for you, Mia, because you know it's like so. Okay, I have family, right? But what I don't have is friends. So I'm very very different. But at least I do have someone, and that's good. So while you, from your description, doesn't seem like you have. It seems like you barely have family at this point. You do have a dad that gave you a job, and that's good. But the family that like cares about you, it seems like you barely have it. At least from what you've told us, and at least you have friends, so that's good. Glad to hear that. Do y'all have friends? Emotional damage. Oh man. Wait. Why is this quest yellow? Is this a... Oh! Oh, that's a big... Okay, that's a big event. Alright. But no one really... Man, people are like, when this was announced in the special 3.2 special program, people were already memeing about like not claiming Dory. They just don't want Dory. Man. Okay, so I guess I should get started on this, at least today, because this came out for me last night at 11. Could I join your world or nah? It's fine if not. I mean, like, I'm not really doing anything right now. Honestly, I might start... Hang on, how long have I been going? Man, okay. You know what? Okay, alright, I have to mention this. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to stream today, because I thought, what am I gonna do on stream? I don't have dailies to do because I did them yesterday. And the daily reset isn't until an hour and a half from now. I already did Abyss. I already did my Archon quest and the Nahida story quest. Only this one remaining, and we did that. I'm looking at how long we've been going. We've only been going for an hour and a half, and now I'm not sure what to do. But I really just wanted to stream because I missed you guys. I missed you guys. I haven't streamed at all this week. Really only streamed like my usual Monday evening. But other than that, I haven't been able to stream this week at all. So, I don't know. I kind of thought like maybe if we finished before I started streaming, I thought, okay, maybe if I finished early, maybe I could do some account reviews and stuff. Although there's hardly anyone in chat. I don't know if anyone in chat needs any help with their accounts. OMG, I missed you too. Aw, that's so sweet. Scam stream, I knew it.
I am Cautilia, a senior Immorta researcher and the organizer.
You guys are so sweet, man.
I'm sure
I wish I could actually give you guys a hug. Speaking of hugs, by the way, so okay, are you guys like comfortable about like giving hugs? RJ always scams us. What do you mean scam? Where's the scam here? I'm not scamming anyone.
Makes use of Immorta's most advanced intellectual boost technology. It is absolutely reliable.
I feel weird about giving hugs because like so when I was a kid, it was really only me and my mom and no one else, because like I was an only child for 7 years. I'm 7 years older than my brother, so I was an only child for 7 years, and it was really only me and my mom because my dad worked abroad, and he would be abroad for like 9 to 11 months. He wouldn't be here in the city that we lived in, and when he was home, he would be home for like 1 or 2 days, and then the rest of the days he would be gone when I wake up because he went out to play basketball with his friends, and then he would be out for the rest of the day, and he would just come back at like 2 or 3 a.m. when I'm already asleep, and then the next day he would be asleep because like yeah, he was drunk the night before, and then he would just wake up, and then he would just have lunch. He would like turn on the karaoke machine, and I would think like it's so loud, I don't want to hang out downstairs. I go upstairs, play video games, and that's it. That's it. He would go out again in the afternoon, and then at night he would come back and then watch NBA on TV, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I want to watch cartoons. I want to watch Cartoon Network, Disney, whatever. And then like I just go upstairs, watch TV there upstairs, or I play video games. Yeah, that's kind of life for me, and because of that, and my mom was not very affectionate. I don't know why. She just wasn't very affectionate. It's just not the type of person she is. So I found it really weird. Okay, so first time I actually gave someone a hug, someone like other than my girlfriend, right? Was when I finally met my like long time online friend, because we both knew that we were like in cities near-ish to each other, and we finally met at some point, and we spent the whole day we spent the whole day going out, and she was a girl, and yeah, she was really nice and all, and I felt really weird, like she was like the hugging type, and I was like, wait, this is weird, is this okay? It feels so weird. It felt so weird, man. But it also felt good. Like I was like, oh, okay, so this is friendship. And yeah, from then on, I made I kind of from then on, like my opinion kind of changed about hugs and stuff. Like I thought people should hug each other more.
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to
Dude, I
escape
feel like you're
from
gonna
the
cry.
enemy
No,
warning others
I'm
to
good.
avoid
I'm good.
anything
Thanks
at all
though.
costs.
Forgot to like. I'm sorry. No, it's fine, Mr. Nice Live guy. Appreciate it, man. Another question. Everyone in chat: a tennis racket, tennis ball is $1.10. Tennis racket is $1 more than the tennis ball. How much is the tennis ball? 10 cents.
Skills won't be any use to you here. The tournament is about capturing fungi.
That's true. Wait a second.
The name's
$1 more.
Anyway, my name ain't worth remembering. I'm just an illiterate nobody.
Okay, what is this? Is this a trick question?
Beasts, though. Want me to teach you? You guys are worth.
Oh, that was.
I guess the way that I worded my story, it sounded really sad and depressing, but I just maybe a few years ago, yeah, to younger me, maybe it would have been depressing to younger me a few years ago, like 5-6 years ago.
This is
But
where you'll capture your fungi.
to now
The fungi
now
in this
me,
area are highly compatible with the
it
wisdom
feels
orb,
weird. Like
and they're
I'm
ideal
not
for
that
training
old,
and
but for some
competing
reason
with.
I feel old.
The wisdom orb can capture and
It
store
all
fungi.
feels
I
just
recommend giving each fungus a
feels like
code
happy
name to make
memories to me
commanding them easier.
now. Like
For
whether
example,
good or bad
this
memories,
one
they
next
all
to
just
me
feel
is
like
Pyro
memories
1,
to me, and
which means
they're
Pyro
all
fungus
like
number
all
1.
memories to me now are just good. I just look back onto them and are like, okay, this was part of my life.
Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why
Last time I hugged someone,
it
was my mom passed away 2 months ago. Wait, that was that
Thanks.
just happened? Oh man, I'm so sorry. I thought like because I think you've only been coming to the stream for about a month-ish, and when you mentioned about your mom, I thought that was like a thing for like that happened years ago. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry, man. Didn't realize that that it was so recent. Hello RJ, yo, what's up, bro? Good to see you again, man. How are you? The tennis ball is 10 cents. Tennis racket is $1 more than the tennis racket. And the racket itself would be 10 cents. What? If the tennis ball is 10 cents, this racket is $1 or more than the racket. Oh, $1 more than the racket. Oh, more. Okay. Wait, what? My brain feels like it's not working. that's how I feel right now. I'm stopped. I have just completely stopped. I'm trying to make it work in my brain somehow. $1 more. Oh, okay. I finally get it. Wow. That did not. That gave me a lot of error codes in my brain, man. A lot of error codes came out of my brain right there. That's okay. I'm taking good care of myself now. I'm happy to hear that, Mia. Yo, what's up, Fury? How are you, man? How you doing? Good to see you again. Sorry, I haven't streamed a lot this week. I've just been really busy. Server frustration. I gave you in a previous stream in the Archon quest. Also, thanks for your help. Frustration? What? Wait. What frustration? Also, use the. Also, I didn't pay attention. What should I be doing? Oh, this thing. Okay. Capture. What? No. It's Pokemon. Guys, it's Pokemon in Genshin. Also, where's the net? Wait, why did it not come out? Capture, stretchy, high electro. Okay, and high floating. Are they not gonna attack me? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I had to go like stealth and stuff. Oh no! Wait, how do we do this? Oh, okay. Fungus, super tall. Can use electro. Should we call it? What? Oh my god, this is actually Pokemon right here. We get to name it too. This is crazy. Yo, what's up, Yanfei? Whoa, long time no see, man. How are you? How are you? This ball is 10 cents. 10 rackets is $1 more. It'll be $1.10. Correct answer is 5 cents. $1.05. Oh, okay. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Mr. Nice Live Guy. None of us were just none of us were math people here, man. I know there are people who love math and there are people who love arts and stuff. Like, right, there are two like common types of people. People who love maths, sciences and stuff, and people who love arts and stuff. Now, I'm a science guy, but math just isn't my thing. So I guess that's why no one was able to answer it. My brain left my body. Go to bed now. Hopefully see you soon. Alright. Good night, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. When you said that you didn't like to skip Archon quests, skip Archon quests? You're not going to do it after anyone asks for help. Oh, that one. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I just, it wasn't really frustration. It was more like, I don't want this. It was more like that. It was more like whining, not really frustration. It's all good, man. Yeah, it was more like whining, cause like I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, cause I have to do stuff like that 4 times. Now I have my own 3 accounts, and I pilot my friend's account because I owe him a lot. Uh, so yeah, and then having to do it another time, I just can't. I can't. My my sanity is like right on the edge, right? Like I am right on the edge between like like destroying my sanity, just because of what I'm doing to myself. I'm good. Just got a friendship breakup, but I'm okay now. How about you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Yanfei. But I'm glad to hear that you're okay now. I'm pretty good, although like my neck really hurts. So I kind of one of the few reasons why I didn't want to stream today, but I just decided I'd stream because I can't stream tomorrow. Yeah, I can't stream on the weekend, and Monday's gonna be my next stream, and I wasn't able to stream at all this week except for like my usual Monday one, and I missed it. Like yeah, I missed chat. I missed you guys. That's why I streamed. Yesterday my back hurt. Today my neck hurts. I don't know. I'm getting old. My body is telling me I'm getting old. Super tall. Use Electro. Eladra. That definitely sounds like a Pokemon name. Jeez. Tingle Shroom. Stormlord. What the? Oh, that's something we could do. Okay, doing my best today. Thank you, Happy Life. I'm so sorry, man. I keep forgetting. Okay, okay. You know what? You know what? We're gonna do that. I'm gonna just get out of this. No, I'm not creative. I legit just found it on YouTube Shorts. Oh, okay. Before I went to your stream. All right. Good night. Good night, Mr. Nice Live Guy. Take care, man. I had to go then because I had to attend important class, so I didn't notice then. Oh, that's alright, bro. Yanfei, sorry for you. I hope you feel better soon. Thanks, Yanfei. I appreciate it. I hope so too. I'm not that old, but I feel old, and I'm too lazy to just have stuff like this happening to me. I'm too like whiny to have to deal with discomfort in my body, like any sort of discomfort. And I know like I'm kind of like a baby in that way. Like where I have a tiny scratch on my finger that keeps getting like I don't know, like like it keeps touching something because I'm using a computer. I'm gonna keep whining all day long. I'm really really whiny about tiny stuff like that. You're not getting old, RJ, is because you're playing Genshin 24/7. No, I actually don't. Maybe okay. I guess, well, maybe not 24/7, right? But I definitely am far from the healthiest. Have far from the healthiest lifestyle. I'm not eating unhealthy, but I'm also far from eating healthy. And and exercise is like non-existent, like literally non-existent in my life. You know what? I'm gonna call it the most Pokemon name in this. Bongo Head. Oh, this is what you were talking about earlier. Bongo Head. Why are they all Bongo Head? There's no choice. It's just all Bongo Head. I chose the last one. Oh, okay.
Every one of these will sound really cool when you call them out in the arena.
I'm also far from a normal lifestyle. Lol. Same. Triple Bongo Head. I know, right? I was like, the first one had options, but this one is nothing. Paimon's like, okay, first option, Bongo Head. Okay, give me another one, Bongo Head. Okay, seriously, another one, Bongo Head. It says, I can just imagine the travelers and Paimon's conversation going like that. Okay, so Happy just reminded me of something that I've just kept on forgetting. I just kept on forgetting this. Like he told me about this for like last week, and I just kept on forgetting. Okay, I'm gonna swap accounts real quick. Also, how many days left do we have of Abyss? Okay, we have 5 days. Good. All right. So I'm gonna swap accounts real quick. I'll be right back. We're gonna do Happy's Abyss for him because I love doing Abyss. Alright, Happy, I'm so sorry if I log you out if you're logged in right now. I'm logging in right now. Oh no, I hope my ping's okay. Because it's starting to rain here. And sometimes when it rains here, my ping gets all messed up and stuff. Oops. Back from helping my mom. Oh, what a nice boy. Helping his mom. I'm not like that. And I should be like that. That's so cool. Welcome back, man. My BF keeps convincing me to sleep, but I can't. What do you mean you can't? Like, is it because of the gallon of coffee that you've drank? Or is it because you can't because you're almost to 48 hours? RJ, remember the word I always talk to you about, the Kazuha one? You mean Kazuhable? I think that's the one. Wait, you're at 12-3. Oh, you're at, okay, you haven't 36 started. I drank a lot of coffee. Man. Oh, you know what? I had issues with coffee a few years ago. Also, Bongo had a healer on your team. Wait, what do you mean, bro? Like, okay, I haven't done that event. That was my first time going through it. And I don't know actually, like, how it worked. What do you mean, healer? So they're gonna be like your pets that have buffs or something? Is that how it works? You remembered it, Kazuhabo? Yeah. I mean, because I took that word from Ventiable, which was already a thing from like a long time ago. Ventiable. Because there are enemies that you can group with Venti's Burst, and there are enemies that you can't. So, yeah, that's why the term Ventiable has been a thing for a while now. So I just used it on Kazuha. Okay, what are we going to use? I love Abyss, man, especially on an account that actually has team options. Oh man, okay. By the way, Happy Life, do you still not have C4 Xiangling? Man, okay, that's rough. That's rough. Alright. Yeah, like the term Ventiable has been a thing for a long time now. I drank a full teapot of coffee yesterday night. Night? Okay. Why? Why do you drink coffee at night, man? Like, why do people drink coffee at night? Because, like, for me, so for younger me, I drank coffee if I felt like drinking coffee. Especially because, like, I love the smell of coffee. Right? So when I smell coffee anywhere, I'm like, I want to have a cup of coffee. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee any time of the day. But now, ever since like the thing happened to me with Kazuha, sorry, not Kazuha. Like I read your message and email. I thought Kazuha with coffee. I've just been scared of coffee. So I went on like a basically a coffee strike, a personal coffee strike for like more than a year, like 2-3 years, zero coffee, 2-3 years, and I love it because now when I'm tired, I sip a tiny like I have like half a cup of coffee, and it actually works. It helps me now. Caffeine works on me again, and I love it. It's so practical, and now when I'm tired. Every time I'm tired and I know I still have a few hours of work left to do, I always debate with myself: am I tired enough? Maybe after an hour, like half an hour from now, my sleepiness is gonna go away. I'll be fine. I always have this internal debate with myself whether or not I should take coffee. Okay, so we have we have Nilu, but we have this team, but we don't have a good enough healer for it. We don't have a good enough healer for this. Okay, wait, Chi-Chi came home. I'm not sure how to feel about that, Yanfei. You have a smile emoji, so I'm gonna assume you wanted to get Chi-Chi. Xiangling hates me. I feel like Xiangling does hate you, Happy, because like remember we wished on Nahida's banner, and the Xiangling was on that banner, and we got 0 Xianglings. We even wished a little bit more after you got Nahida already, and still 0 Xianglings. I hate Kazuha, I like Zhao. Well, both of them are two very different types of characters, Animo. Zhao is a DPS. He's a hyper carry DPS, where he takes up most of your team's rotation time. Whereas Kazuha is a support that just groups enemies together and basically buffs your elemental damage for certain characters. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to do this team because like we're gonna die. Like Nilu does so much bloom that we don't have a good enough healer for that. We don't have Kokomi. I guess we have Barbara, an unleveled Barbara, but like no one else really. I don't know what to do. Oh, you know. Oh, okay. How about this? Yeah, we could do this. All right. So typical RJ fashion. Yeah. Right. That solves everything because I have 0. I'm a very low skilled player, so I just use the strongest team we have available, and then the other side. Okay, other side. Straightforward answer. Where's Barbara? Oh no. Oh wait, do we want Barbara? I mean, like, I kind of want Barbara, cause Barbara can give us TTDS. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with Barbara, cause Nilu has better off-field hydro, cause the bigger AOE, but Barbara gives us TTDS. I didn't really check their builds. I gotta go check if they're built. Kazuha, 85 EM. Oh, wait, what is that weapon? Okay. Alright, better. Let's see. Who else was it? Just gotta make sure she has... Nope. Doesn't have TTDS. And gotta make sure she doesn't die in one hit. Just put anything with HP on it. There we go. How about in here? Do we have any HP? All taken. Taken. Alright, we're just gonna grab whatever HP we can get. Maybe some ER. No, never mind, just HP, yeah. Okay, anything with HP on it. Just so she doesn't die in one hit. Perfect. Well, alright, she has 11k now. She might die in one hit still, but, you know. Not as bad as before. Diona, is Diona built? Wait. Oh, okay, 19k HP. She has 4 noblesse. Oh, good. Oh, good. You gave her 4 noblesse now. Nice. ER. Okay. You don't really need ER on her. Do you have an HP one? No. Okay, wait. How about we... Oh, wait. ER. Okay, so let's off-piece this one. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, I feel bad about putting that on Diona, but do we have Noblesse here? Noblesse. Oh, we do. Okay, that's fine. Alright, just pick anything. Alright, so just put HP here. Diona doesn't really need ER, especially when paired with another cryo. Alright, just all. Oh no, what did I do? HP percent. Okay, gonna have to borrow Zhongli's. Okay, I'm sorry, Happy. I'm like messing up your builds and stuff, but this is all to help out. Okay, that's fine. We just have we have better shield uptime without 4 Noblesse still. Good. HP, it's not leveled yet. You can yeah, go ahead and level this up. Like the substats hardly matter for Diona. Alright, good. That's good.
There are leaves around. And I know
Oh yeah, that's right. Ayaka. I haven't checked Ayaka. Ayaka 30. Okay, 4 Blizzard. It's fine. Okay. Shogun built. Okay. Ida, keep pressing escape. Stop pressing escape, RJ. Xingqiu does not seem to have any attack. You have an ER sword and an ER sands. Let's fix that. I hope you have a good attack one. Also, that's 2 shimmy. Okay, that's 9. That's 10 crit rate, man. Okay. I don't think we can replace that. What, Eula? No. No, man. Okay. 2 shimmy. Hydro damage. I'm sorry, guys. By the way, I'm just building it, building this character right now. No. I mean, I could borrow that. It's 2 Noblesse. Okay, wait. What is this? This goblet plus 12. Okay. Do you have an attack percent Noblesse? That's a lot of crit rate. Wait, how much? How much crit rate does Xingqiu have? Xingqiu. 61. Okay, well, whatever. Alright. Xingqiu still does his job anyway, even if he doesn't do that much damage. His main job is really just to put Hydro on enemies. And if he does good damage, then better. But it really doesn't need to. Barbara. Where is Diona? Can't find her. Am I dumb? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hydro. Okay, there we go. I'm a dip now. See you later. RJ. See you, chat. Have a nice stream. Alright, alright. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us, Zhao. Take care, man. Yo, what's up, Iofe? Good to see you again, man. How are you? Sorry, man. I was just building, building characters to do Abyss. Man, I miss doing this, right? Like, I miss going into Abyss and actually having to build a character.
New punching bag. The wind knows me.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. My apologies.
New punch would.
Can't handle your dream.
No, we still don't have Barbara's skill, and I accidentally gave Kazuha TTDS. Ow.
Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
Into the wind.
Shaken and stirred. I'm getting
Okay. Okay, can I still freeze this guy? No. Alright.
Take flight. I'll protect us. Embrace the ice.
Oh wow. I didn't realize that Ayaka's burst staggered this guy.
My apologies.
Wind strike.
Whirling snow.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna burst this guy down.
Bully me. Sakura swirl.
This is taking way too long. Nilu's better here? Yeah, because Nilu has bigger hydro, like has a bigger hydro off-field AoE. But I like Barbara more because she can give she can carry TTDS, and my rotations are awful.
Outlines your fate. Know my sword. Now you shall
There we go, much better. I don't think we have enough time.
Illusion shattered. Everybody stand back. Eat this. At the frying pan.
Oops, oops, get out.
Rain cutter. Torn to oblivion.
Where do you think you're going?
Shine down. Going in. Nice and spicy.
Uh-oh, I think I dilly-dallied a little too much on the previous chamber.
Outlines your fate.
Oh wow, you still got it. Alright. Not bad. Official, Shangling, or Xingqiu better sub-DPS? If, or is that supposed to be is? I'm confused.
Falling leaves. Adorn my...
Take flight.
Also, wait. Diona's sack bow didn't proc. Okay, we don't have hydro, screw it.
My apologies. Let the show begin.
Wind strike.
Shake it out. Take flight.
Ooh, pretty good, man. You know what? Ever since I started playing on Happy Life's account, it's really made me rethink about whether or not I should ever get Ayaka.
Wind strike.
I've always known that Ayaka was good, and I've always just stayed away from her because I don't know, like I feel like her type of playstyle isn't what I enjoy. It's rather situational, where she's good at. Like, it's really only against bosses or like big enemies that hardly move. But you can't deny it's super satisfying when your burst connects.
Take flight.
RJ, I don't build my characters, someone builds them for me? Really? Wait, who's this someone? For off-field. Oh, for off-field. Official, Shangling, Xingqiu. All of them are super good, man. But in an emo, all of them are super good. Like those three are three of the best sub DPSs in the game. Like not just 4 stars, but actually the entire game. Even from 5 stars. So, but in terms of just raw amount of damage, let's say maximum potential damage, I think it could be Shangling, because remember Shangling, you can vape Shangling's burst, or you can even melt it, right? with the right team and the right playstyle. Xingqiu, I guess if you can forward vape every single hit, Xingqiu might have the highest potential like off-field damage, but it's really impossible because no one applies that much pyro. There's no way to apply that much pyro to vape every rain sword. So it's really Xiangling. But Fischl is super good in aggravate teams. Not because I can't build them, it's because of my studies. Too lazy to build them, honestly. Oh well, that makes sense, right? Like because you know so it's just a matter of prioritizing where your resources are spent. And now your building characters requires time. It requires you to spend time. And if that time is better spent with your studies, then I think you should put it in your studies. Also, why is Xiangling not doing any damage? Is Xiangling on a level 1 Favonius Lance?
Illusion shot.
Ah! Oh no, I think Xiangling got hit.
Rain outlines your fate. Torn to oblivion. Shine down. Teamwork is dreamwork. Right hip into the fight. You're toast.
Whoa, okay, that was close. Xiangling almost got one hit. Yo, what's up, Nandini? Good to see you again, man. How are you? Easiest to build? I think all of them are easy to build because they all... Okay, I guess maybe in terms of getting them to a usable state, it's probably Xingqiu, because Xingqiu's main purpose is to apply hydro to enemies. And whether you build him or not, like whether you have usable stats on him or not, you really only need enough energy recharge to be able to do that. And you don't need much else. I missed.
Wind strike, clouds high. The birds come.
Shaken and stirred. I'll protect us. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Yeah, because Xingqiu really only needs enough energy recharge for him to start being usable. And by usable, you can apply hydro already. Xingqiu can do a good amount of damage if you build him, but to get him to a usable state, he only really needs to apply hydro. So I think he might be the easiest to build. As for Xiangling and Fischl, they're more like all of three of them are sub DPSs. But Xiangling doesn't do anything else other than do damage, and same with Fischl. Do damage and of course, you know, like apply their element. But Fischl is good damage and good electro application. Xingqiu is great hydro application and decent damage. And Xiangling is just great damage and decent pyro application. So it's kind of, you know, it's just a toss-up of like what teams you have on your account that you like building or you enjoy their playstyle.
Illusion shot. Let's light it up. Booba, get them. I'm going in. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the rotation without Xiangling here. The Xiangling doesn't have any energy. Also, what is this? What is going on? Oh, it's the event. I don't have Electro. Hello? Okay, there we go. Alright, how about you? I'm good too. I'm good too. Thanks for asking, Nandini. My neck kind of hurts, but otherwise I'm good. And I'm happy that I'm finally able to stream. I haven't streamed. I've hardly streamed this week. I've just been so busy.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal.
Why did I use my skill, man? You should rest. Yeah, I know. I should have, but I don't know. I just haven't streamed at all this week. I've streamed once, my usual Monday evening, and then yesterday I didn't stream because my back hurt and I wanted to rest last night. Yesterday. And today, I don't know. I can't stream on the weekend because I have a lot of work on the weekend. So I just decided, yeah, screw the neck problems. It's just, I don't know. I must have slept the wrong way last
But
night.
it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible.
Go ahead and rest. You'll stream again later. No, I can't stream again later, Mia. I appreciate your concern though. Thank you. But yeah. I can't stream again later because for the last few weeks I've started taking 9:30 p.m. classes again. Whereas for a few months now I haven't taken 9:30 p.m. ones anymore. I've just needed the cash. It's just another half hour in the evening, and this, like, because I finish at 10, I can't really stream at 10. I guess I could, but like I don't want to go way too over 12 before I sleep. Yeah, because I've noticed that just something I noticed is if I sleep at 12 or like give or take 5 or 10 minutes. If I sleep at 12, give or take 5 minutes, I'll be fine the next day. I can wake up before 8 and that's good. But if I sleep after that, if I sleep, let's say, half an hour or 45 minutes after 12, I notice that I'm gonna need an extra hour of sleep to feel a similar way to how, like, if I slept like half an hour earlier. And it's hard to explain, but yeah, so, like, before 12 midnight, sleeping before 12 midnight, yeah, maximum up to 12 midnight is like my most, I guess, efficient? Yeah, my most efficient time to sleep. Alright, so we are going to swap back. Happy Life? Are you still in chat, man? You're welcome. I feel dizzy. I mean, you're telling me to get rest, but I feel like you're the one that really needs rest, man. You've been awake for more than 30 hours at this point. But make sure you don't strain yourself too much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Andini. Alright, you need anything else, Happy? Your health comes first, though. Yeah, I know. It's... man. I don't know. I really wasn't sure if I was gonna stream today. I just missed you guys. And then I kind of thought that, well, I can't stream tomorrow because I have work tomorrow. I have a lot of work tomorrow. and like in the weekend. So my next, if I didn't stream today, I really would have only been able to stream Monday this week, and then the next, like, it would have been like an entire week of no stream.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
RJ was about to go to sleep.
It is the last
Why
link
didn't
I
you,
have to the land of
Clee? Just came to say hi and watch stream. You have COVID? Aww. I'm sorry to hear that, Clee. I hope you feel better. Yo, Clee, if you actually, if you're serious, if you actually have COVID, you should not, no matter how young and healthy you are and strong, you should not sleep late. I'm serious. So this might not be very clear yet when you're younger, but when you're older, you start to understand how much weaker our body's immune system becomes by sleeping late. Even if you sleep the same amount of hours, just sleeping early, like when you get older, you'll understand how big a difference sleeping early is to your body. Yeah, like it's hard to explain, but okay, here's how I can feel that that's true. So I understand everyone has different bodies, right? And everyone's bodies will react differently. So for me, like for my body specifically, I noticed that if I sleep anywhere after 12 a.m., that like, cause I've noticed that 12 is like my cutoff for like my body. That's what I've noticed. If I sleep anywhere after 12, like more than, let's say, half an hour after 12, I'm gonna need slightly more than 8 hours of sleep if I like to feel good waking up the next day. If I sleep at let's say 1:30, I'm gonna need almost 9 hours, like maybe 9.5 hours of sleep to feel good before getting up. And anywhere after 1:30, no, like even if I sleep for 10 or 12 hours, I'm just never gonna feel good waking up. And what I've also noticed is whenever I have a cold or I just have the sniffles, if I just happen to be busy that week, I'm gonna be like staying up late, like up to 1 or 2 a.m. I've noticed that I get better. It takes me longer to get better than if I slept like at the right time or earlier than the right time. I've noticed that I get better in around 2 or 3 days if I sleep right. Whereas if I don't, I notice that I get better after like a week, more than a week, almost 2 weeks. So that's just me. Everyone's bodies might be different. When you're younger, you don't feel this as much as you do when you get older. I don't know if it actually affects you when you're much younger and much healthier. But when you get older, yeah, you start to feel that. I'm so fed up with Genshin right now. Just give me Eula rerun already so I can finally use my Primo Gems. Been saving since right in the last rerun. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, ABC. Yeah, I remember. You haven't used... Wait, actually? Really? You still... Wow, I'm very impressed. You've been able to hold out for so long, man. The last time I held out for so long was... When was it? It was between... It was from the Hu Tao rerun to Yelan was like the longest time I didn't wish. Yeah, it was between... Yeah, it was from the Hu Tao rerun to Yelan. I don't know how long that is, but it's quite a long time. Imagine not wailing. I mean, like, you're just gonna do it, Mia, because you can. Like, you guys play you guys play a very different game than us. I sleep at like 9:30 and wake up at 7. Oh, that's awesome, and emo. You know what? I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. But I'm just way too lazy for my own good, I think. Whenever I wake up, even if I slept super early the night before, if I slept at 10 or 11 or 9 even, if I wake up at 6:30 or 7, about half an hour after that, I'm gonna start to feel sleepy. It's so bad. It's so I feel disgusting that I'm that lazy. That so I've just decided that my like magic time frame for sleeping is anywhere between 11 to 8. I can do 12 to 8 is fine. Or no, not 12 to 8. 11 to 7:30. I can also do 12 to 7:30 and I'll be perfectly fine. And if I sleep earlier than that, chances are I'm going to wake up earlier, which is like 6 or 6:30 or 7. And then I'm going to feel like super sleepy. I'm going to want to go back to sleep after about half an hour. I'll never be a F2P player. Is that a what is that, Mia? Is that a commitment or is it because you have money? What is that? I sleep at 4? Why do you sleep at 4, man? I used to do that for a while when I was in high school, though. High school, I don't think it mattered that much because like you're just so young and your body is just so full of energy. I don't know how old you are though. I pulled Chi-Chi on Event Wish, only for Nahida at 83 pity. Man, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Klee. But hey, at least you got Nahida. At least that's the important part. At least you didn't lose 50-50 and then still not end up getting the character you wanted anyway. If you're at 83 pity now, then that's at least, yeah, you're gonna get her really soon. My friend's first Chi-Chi. I'm bad luck, not gonna lie. Aww. My friend in high school sleeps at 4 too. He plays Genshin. He wanted me to play with him. What do you do in Genshin that you stay up until 4? I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna swap accounts, by the way. Alright, Happy Life, here you go, if you want to log in. I'm logging out. Commission, if you have time. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message, by the way. Okay, I'm logging back in. I'm logging back in, I'm gonna do your dailies, alright.
They can both get gloomy. It's alright though, because the sky will become even brighter after the rain.
Oops. Did you make sure to get your teapot stuff? Wait, where's your teleporter? You don't have a teleporter next to Tubby? I'm not at 83 pity. I pulled Chi-Chi at 83. Oh no. Oh, that's bad, man. I'm so sorry to hear that.
This realm is...
Oh, you just collected this, okay. Can you do my commissions, please? I have a fever. Oh, I'm sorry, Nandini. I'm gonna have to say no to that. Sorry, man. Sumeru. Oh, I'm surprised. All your commissions are in Sumeru. What? You've 100%ed? Oh, almost everything. Okay. Oh, man. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I've barely done any exploration. Most of my exploration was really just from the R&R quest and then and the Archon quest. Also, where's your 4th commission? Okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna do these 3, and we're gonna figure out which one is remaining. Why isn't all Archon team unironically good? Is it? Hang on. Nahida Shogun should be good, okay. Venti, crowd control, I guess. But the thing with Venti is that Venti isn't good everywhere. He's only situationally good. Okay, I'm sorry. Happy. I'm gonna need to make a 5th team. One that just makes stuff easier for me. Let's see who's gonna be my 2nd character. I guess that one. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever.
Ready for anything.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I want Hydro and Cryo because I hate having to kill enemies in Sumeru, especially the fungi enemies, with Pyro or Electro, because you always get the activated or scorched stuff. As Venti and Shogun, then Quicken, Zhongli Shield. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. But then, like, Venti really only works on ventiable enemies. Ventiable. Okay, anyway, gotta go to bed. Head's killing me. Yeah, go to bed, Klee. Please go. Think about your health, man. Yeah, in fact, that's actually one of the things. Okay, so if you're still here, Klee, that's actually one of the guidelines that they tell us, like the stuff that they tell us to do and not to do when we got vaccinated. Don't physically strain ourselves, as in not just a suggestion, don't, but it was imperative. It was important. Like we must not physically strain ourselves. We must sleep early. We must drink lots of fluids and eat lots. And those things are pretty much just things that doctors tell us when we're sick. Just a typical sickness, right? Just a typical sickness. You have a fever, you have whatever, you have the flu or what. Those are like the typical things. And why is because those are things that our immune system wants. Those are things that our immune systems really are happy about.
One with nature.
My apologies.
Feeling lucky today?
All eyes on me.
Yeah, those are all things that like eating or sleeping right, eating right, hydrating right. Those are all things, and also not straining yourself. Those are all things that our immune system is like very happy about. Alright, good night, Klee. Take care, man. I hope you get better soon. Everyone up to dad on story quest? Up to dad? What? Can I talk about something real quick? I mean, okay. So, alright, just warning everyone for spoilers. Because, remember, like, I'm sure everyone was fine with it, right? Because I actually just did Nahida's story quest. About, like, I just finished it a half an hour ago, I guess. And everyone was here. So, like, that should serve as a warning for everyone for, like, spoilers and stuff. So I think you're fine. Yeah, you can talk about all of it, Spartan. What is it you wanted to talk about?
Time to go.
Hey, Happy Life, what are you using your resin for? What do you want me to use your resin for? Up to date. Oh, not up to that. Up to date. Okay. COVID going to stick around like the flu and cold, huh? I think it is, yeah. I think COVID is going to be like another flu. I mean, I haven't really followed the news anymore, but for the first 1 or 2 years, right? It seemed like we were getting new variants every year, and I heard some people say that there was a new variant. I really didn't hear anything else about it. Artifacts right now? Which artifacts? I'm assuming that there might have been like another variant for the 3rd year. And if that's true, then I guess COVID is really gonna be here to stay. It's gonna be like another flu. I mean, for in the first year-ish of the pandemic, they did say that COVID was very similar to... They did say that COVID was very similar to the flu. In terms of, like, what kind of virus it is. I got COVID 2 times. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Fury. How are you feeling now? I have COVID 8 or 9 times? Jeez. Oh, what is this? Is this a Hyper Bloom team? Oh no, this is a Aggravate team. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna change this. Let's try a Hyper Bloom team. I kind of want to try a Hyper Bloom team.
What shall we do?
Maybe with Nilu. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. I don't even know if I've ever gotten COVID. I've never I've never taken a COVID test before.
Solidified.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Now. Never testing my patience.
Shine down.
The Temple of Wisdom.
This is order. Meet again. Stabilize. Regret.
I've never taken a COVID test before, so I don't even know if I've ever had COVID before. But I am pretty confident that me, my family, and basically everyone I know, yeah, like literally everyone I know, I didn't hear anyone say that they didn't have that they weren't sick about 2 to 4 weeks after New Year of 2022. Because I'm gonna assume that was definitely COVID, because remember, everyone probably went out together with family for the New Year, and it was exactly within like the common whatever what is it called, time frame for within the right time frame for COVID's incubation period of 2 to 4 weeks, right? Because like from my understanding, COVID's incubation period is around 2 to 4 weeks. I'm not sure if we have any newer information about that, because the information I have is like from like a year ago. I really haven't watched the news anymore. And earlier this year, everyone I know and everyone that the people I know knows were sick. A few like 2 to 4 weeks, around around January up to the middle of February. And yeah, it is just too much of a coincidence for it to. It's just too much to be a coincidence, right? I feel like that was definitely it. What about Catherine? Are we gonna fight her? She's just as much a robot as Scaramouche. Wait, Spartan, you haven't actually done it yet? Also, you're asking. Do you want to know, or like what? Don't you want to find out on your own? Cause like you're asking. I don't need a test to see after like 2 times. So much pain right now, I can barely sleep. Oh man, what's wrong with you, Nandini? I have hearing loss? Oh jeez. Wait, is it hearing? I remember reading somewhere that this was super early on, where after vaccines started getting rolled out. Super early on, like within the first week of vaccines getting released globally. The hearing loss was one of the side effects of the vaccine. Like I don't know, like, but again, this was like super early on. This was like 2021, mid 2021. I don't know if that's still the case. Read my full rant, I'm up to date. What do you mean we are an alien, but our brother is not? Oh, so you are up to date, okay. Who are the other 2 aliens? Is it Paimon? Is Paimon the god at the beginning? I guess you're talking about... Man, okay, I just forgot his name. I can't remember his name now. Gonna have to kill Paimon for Russia. Paimon in Russia. Okay. Is everyone? Okay. I know what you mean, right? So Spartan, I don't remember who told me this, but someone like in chat when I was doing the Archon quest on stream, someone said that I was gonna get more. After I did the Archon quest, they said I was gonna have more questions than answers. And it sounds like that's exactly what happened to you. Yeah, it sounds like that's exactly what happened to you. Now you have more questions than answers. So the sustainer heavily principle is probably one of the 4. The 4, I forgot what they were called. Outlanders or whatever, I don't remember. But the fact that the Abyss Twin was recorded in Irminsul means that the Abyss Twin is from this world. Much better plot than Inazuma. Yep. I agree. But then the thing with Inazuma is that it wasn't that far into the story yet to get as interesting as it has in Sumeru.
Shine down. With all my strength. This dance is for you.
Gather. Sever. Meet again.
Maybe the Abyss did something? Maybe. I'm a dip. Oh, alright. Thanks for hanging out with us, Mia. Take care, man. Also, get some rest when you can, man. Jeez. I mean, I know that you feel like you're almost there. You're only like 16, 17 hours away from 48 hours. But it's not even like a world record or something, right? It's just more like a personal thing. I don't know how you feel about that. For me personally, I don't think it's worth it because like it's something that only I will know about and no one else will know about it.
This is order. Regret.
Oh, 20 seconds. Perfect. Just perfect. There are also a lot of people passed away. Wait, what do you mean, Fury? Who passed away? Are you talking about the what's his name? King Desret, Greater Lord Durkadevata, and the God of Roses? Are you talking about them? It's not impossible for Abyss. Yep, that's true. That's very possible that the Abyss did something to them. But remember, Nahida says that the Abyss twin suddenly popped up in like the Irminsul records around 500 years ago, which was around during when Khaenri'ah happened. The Khaenri'ah thing happened. The Khaenri'ah and like the Great Calamity and stuff, right? Where Shogun and Yaimiko said that there were a lot of monsters and yeah, basically abyssal monsters that came and went on a rampage. So it makes sense. 2019, 2020. Yeah, especially in early on, a lot of COVID claimed a lot of lives back then, early on, because we had no idea what to do in terms of taking care of people. Like we didn't know any procedures, we didn't know anything about it. We didn't know how long its incubation period was. We didn't know how contagious it was and stuff like that. And people in general just didn't have any immunity to it because it was the first time that the virus itself has been released to the world. So no one just had, like, everyone just had zero immunity to it.
Yep, that's it.
Some of these threads, after that arc, you could cut them and make a scarf. What? I can call up people, help unlock waypoint statues. Oh, how nice of you, Anemo. Yeah, anyone want to take an emo up on his offer? Can you see my text? Your chat? What is it, Frog? Hello, I'm back. Yes, I saw it earlier. I thought you said something else. Frog. Came into existence 500 years ago. I wonder what Abyss actually is, right? That's it's a big question. I wonder if Abyss always a thing? All throughout Tevat's history? Or did it only become a thing? Around, like, maybe did Kanria make it or something out of using I don't know, using alchemy or something? Or is it like some kind of power that they made to, and then like the gods, what is it, like the sustainer of heavenly principles just decided, nope, humans don't deserve this much power, or like, no, they, with this power they can challenge us, so like, okay, destroy them. Like to think, also like to think that the forbidden knowledge was just ancient memes. Ancient memes. Okay, I love it. So forbidden knowledge seems to be basically knowledge that has been corrupted, right? Kind of like what Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was, right? And that's why there are withering zones all over Sumeru. There are withering zones all over Sumeru because during the time, like when King Deseret was trying to use, I don't remember why King Deseret used abyssal power. I don't remember why, but I remember he did, and then everything just started to fall apart, and then Rukkhadevata was able to stop it, but then she died because she used up all her power. But then before she died, she was able to like, basically make plant another seed of herself. Gotta go. Hope the best for you guys. See you next time. Alright. Take care, Fury. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, she, before Rukkhadevata died, she was able to like plant another seed of herself, which then became Nahida. And that's where the Nahida is Rukkhadevata's clone theory comes from, and that's the final explanation for it. Is Nahida isn't exactly a clone, more like basically a next version, Windows 12. Yeah, Nahida is like the next version of Rukkhadevata. Yeah, but she took because Irminsul was corrupted at that point. The Abyss corrupted Irminsul, and then what is it? She cleansed all of Irminsul, but she didn't realize that she herself, Rukkhadevata, was also infected with Abyss, and that's how we have a few withering zones in Sumeru. And then what she ended up having Nahida do is that she ended up having Nahida cleanse her too, so that all the basically the Irminsul would just be completely free from any infection, like basically a virus. There was a you know what, let's look at it this way. Irminsul was the computer, Abyss was the virus, so you got the virus out. Rukkhadevata was the antivirus, but then the antivirus didn't realize that the antivirus was also kind of infected, and then so the antivirus made another antivirus, which was a new one. She installed a new antivirus that wasn't infected with the virus, and then the new antivirus grew up and then did her job, and then she erased the old infected antivirus, and then now we're all happy that there's no more virus on the computer. Irminsul is fine now. There's no more computer virus. And then I remember when this all happened, I remember asking to myself, so now that we're like Rukkhadevata is going, shouldn't all the current withering zones disappear too? And I was thinking, wait, wouldn't that be awesome? Because like, right? You just be able to. Oh, sorry. Well, you just like, oh, I don't need to do all those withering zones anymore. And then I thought, wait, that can't be right. And then I went on went on the internet, and then I found somewhere that I read why all the current withering zones aren't going to disappear after doing this art conquest. Their explanation was, oh, the current withering zones are already there, but no more new withering zones are gonna come out because of this. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, makes sense. Ah, you didn't see that. You didn't see me almost kill Zhongli. If his sibling really belonged to Tevat, they should have been registered long before Kandria, when they started the journey just like Traveler. But remember, their journey with the Traveler was not to this world, was not to Tevat. So what I'm gonna assume is our Traveler, the Traveler, like our memories must be wrong. Like someone must have changed our memories somehow. And we know that that's already a thing, right? Look, it's happening in Sumeru. Well, it happened because of the Grand Sage did it to people. What I'm assuming is the Abyss Twin is probably just like Albedo. Maybe the real sibling. Oh, I just had a theory. Alright. So this was not from an art conquest. This was part of an Albedo, an event quest about Albedo and Dragonspine. Remember how Whopper flowers, like mutated, probably abyss infected Whopper flowers, could copy people? What if our real sibling had already gone to another world or died? I don't know. And the current abyss sibling is just a Whopper flower who's pretending to be this sibling, the abyss sibling. Maybe that's why there's a record of them in Irminsul. Or another one could be, maybe they're like Albedo. They're a homunculi. Homunculi? Am I even pronouncing that correctly? Yeah. Homunculi? Yeah, there you go. Homunculi. What if they're a homunculi, like a man-made human? And I get that all humans are man-made, but I know, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. You mean I can kill my brother to farm for sucrose mats? I mean, you could. It probably wouldn't even be very good sucrose materials, because remember, they're infected by Abyss. So they're like infected nectar. Yeah. I don't think that's possible. I don't know. I'm just throwing out wild ideas here. Whatever comes into mind. I love doing stuff like this with lore. Just what if, right? If it's a Whopper flower. Where can we buy different types of wood? Can we buy wood? I didn't know that. Anyway, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna need to get off here. I have work in 6 minutes from now. I'm not sure. I don't think we can buy wood. Yeah, I don't think we can buy wood. But there was like a new tool that we got. I don't know what it did, but it had something to do with like chopping down wood, like helping us make it easier to farm for wood. I got 3 luxurious chests here. Yeah, there were 3 luxurious chests here. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming by, hanging out with us. If you need help with building your characters, your accounts, your teams, and deciding on which banners to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. You can find you can find me there in the Need Help channel. It's in the pinned message in YouTube chat. It's in the description of my videos, VODs, and streams. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys. See you all. I'm doing a bunch of Googling. Alright. Alright, take care, everyone. Bye.
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then poof! It's